Yaduvir used to say, भाई assume कर, she already likes you. अरे कैसे करे भाई, इतने खूबसूरत लोग मेरे खानदान में दूर दूर तक नहीं है. My first teacher was Yaduvir, my second teacher was Siddhi, my third teacher was Arnav, my fourth teacher was Aviraj, my fifth teacher was Rahul Kesari, my sixth teacher was Sonu Singh. James Marshall did it. Vipassana 11 times.
तो साशा की एनर्जी मुझे बहुत सही लगती थी कोचेस फ्रॉम आरएसडी. तो एक ऐसा लग रहा था कि इट्स लाइक अ कॉपी. दैट्स नॉट मी. मैंने न्यू टेक्निक्स डेवलप करी. उनके जोक्स बैंटर्स बहुत डिफरेंट है कंसीडरिंग आरएसडी जोकिंग अराउंड विद इंडिजिनियस शामनिक प्रैक्टिस. So they gave to only 4 people. 3 of them they came from South America. And 4th was I was only Indian. I'll not name it the plant medicine on the online because of its legal status. दूसरी realities, दूसरी dimensions और जिस reality में हम जी रहे हैं third dimension में उनमें ज्यादा difference नहीं है. बहुत thin layer का difference है. तो in shamanic work, shamanic ceremonies, you are really meeting deities in front of you. And even I was asking myself, like, why I'm getting this so much attention?
Hatha yoga, it's dominated by women. The typical gamers and pick-up one will say that I will go there.
Goenka ji is talking about bad things about Osho.
Osho as well as J. Krishnamurti, and the entire life they criticize each other. Okay, so we'll start, guys. And one of the person who I know since very long, from 2019, when I did my first bootcamp in 2018. At that, I was continuously active in lot of pickup and dating and pickup coaches group. At that time, I knew Keshav, and he was also continuously active. जब मैं सीखने के मोड में था तो आई वाज लाइक गोइंग बैक टू बैक एक के ऊपर एक बूट कैंप कर रहा था एज अ स्टूडेंट. सो एट दैट टाइम आई वाज इन दिल्ली एंड आई वाज टेकिंग सोनू सिंह बूट कैंप, राइट. एंड केशव भी यहाँ वहां पे बूट कैंप ले रहा था और उसके पैरेलल वहां पे 8-10 और बूट कैंप शुरू. तो आई वाज थिंकिंग लाइक भाई दिल्ली में क्या लोग है ना, खतरनाक. मैंने पहली बार केशव को तब देखा था, निशांत चौहान करके है, उसने एक कोई तो वेबिनार लिया था 2019 में. तब मेरी फर्स्ट टाइम बात हुई थी केशव से. आई मेट हिम फर्स्ट ओनली वन टाइम एट दैट व्हेन आई वाज विद सोनू सिंह. तब मेरी ज्यादा तो बात हुई नहीं क्योंकि ही वाज बिजी एंड आई वाज बिजी समवेयर. बट काफी स्टोरीज वगैरह देखता था. फिर कौस्तुभ की भी बात हुई थी एंड आई वाज टू लाइक केशव भाई के व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में भी ऐड था. तो ही हैज रियली स्पेंड लॉट ऑफ टाइम doing many things, whether it is a game, whether it is an inner game, whether it is an outer game, whether it is teaching about the pick up cold approach and lot of things. To थोड़ा सा मैं ये दिखा देता हूँ so that केशव भाई gets a brief idea like what actually we do. तो पहले ऐसा होता था केशव भाई की I came into game and what used to happen ना was like lot of pain बहुत था. जब मैं कोचिंग में आया तब आई स्टार्टेड वर्किंग ऑन माई सेल्फ लाइक different elements, थोड़ा inner game, थोड़ा ये. I started to hire some of the people, they teach different kind. They don't focus only on the outer world, outer game. They focus more on the inner game also. So I used to do meditation. मैं खुद अकेला meditation करता था. तो I thought maybe I am in coaching and I take boot camps. Why not do online? So online हम Zoom पे regular connect करने लगे. And then we started. Then I thought maybe there are other people. So the first session we had with Amar Bhai, who was connected with Happy Thoughts. Sir Shri का नाम सुना होगा उन्होंने, Happy Thoughts Sir Shri. Then there was Jerick. He was a lot connected with Crystal, Reiki, and a Christian philosophy of angels. And then we had this. His name has changed, but he was a very aggressive pickup artist. And so I changed his name to Vicky. And he told that how his struggle had been in game. Like बहुत दर्द होता था, घर पे जाके रोता था, खुद को मारता था, like बहुत ही chaos था. And then this Ashwin, so he was like a very good devotee of Isha Foundation Sadhguru, and he got married, and today we have Keshav. In short, I will let you know like what Keshav's journey has been. So Keshav bhai, if you want to add something, please do add. His journey, I think 2021 में मैंने उनसे मिला था. तो at that time he was taking boot camps. तो back to back boot camps लेते रहते थे दिल्ली में. And जनरली दिल्ली के गेमर्स लोगों को ही टारगेट करते थे. करेक्ट मी इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग. तो
Yes, because it was easy for me to host bootcamps.
एंड ही वाज अलोनसाइड वर्किंग विद लॉट ऑफ कोचेस. मुझे लगता है अर्णव गुप्ता के साथ में आप काम करते थे.
Yes,
Because like
that's
one
true.
of my wing and a student of Arnav Mohit was there. So it's like
Yes,
ने मुझे बताया था केशव और इसके साथ में काम करता है.
yeah.
Then overall right now he works as a conscious coach. जितना मैंने समझा है meditation, vipassana, neo meditation, plant meditation, and I have a lot of other questions regarding it. So Keshav, do you want to add like this what your story has been?
I'm very surprised. Thank you so much. The introduction and my story in the past, it was absolutely perfect. That was true. I used to work with Arnav Gupta, the bro thing, we did a lot of boot camps. We did a lot of gaming together. We did a lot of boot camps consistently, I think for a couple of months. A lot of boot camps I remember now. And that was true. And I was also taking I started taking my own boot camps first. And then the name and that thing was very quickly spread, that Keshav is very good in cold approach. He's giving people results. And, then one of the students who got results who, told the owner. So that's how, I got introduced to one of the top coaches. And then I, show them the game I developed. Because at that time, if I talk about a little bit about the past, because we are talking about that now. So I think I developed the game, I involved it because when I saw this guy called Ross Jeffrey, he also came and told, he has enhanced the game. He has added something new. So I think at that time I was like, कि ये exist करती है techniques, what I can add in it, वो मेरा क्या है, मेरा element क्या है, because I don't like something anytime to copy or cat, कि ये इनसे सीखा वो copy कर रहे हैं because when I was copy some techniques or some theories on the same, like Ross Jeffries हो गया, there were multiple, that time, RSG things, they were coaches from RSG. तो ऐसा लग रहा था कि इट्स लाइक अ कॉपी ये इनकी खुद का करिश्मा है, इनकी टेक्निक है, इनकी पर्सनालिटी है, दैट्स नॉट मी. एट दैट टाइम आई थिंक आई एडेड न्यू स्कूल पिकअप, मैंने न्यू टेक्निक्स डेवलप करी जिसमें बहुत सारी टेक्निक्स ऑनलाइन लर्न थी एंड कुछ टेक्निक्स आई डेवलप फ्रॉम माय ओन कॉन्शियसनेस. एंड ऑल्सो टू सीइंग दैट कि इंडियन मार्केट में क्या काम करेगा, बिकॉज इंडियन गर्ल्स आर वेरी डिफरेंट,
Very different.
उनके जोक्स बैंटर्स बहुत डिफरेंट है कंसिडरिंग आरएसडी जोकिंग अराउंड विद
Right.
girls in USA. So and here the clients are Indian. So I developed a lot of new techniques that was working very good for students and everything was nice. But and super game, I was also enjoying. But I involved. I
हाँ.
involved because I was like, मैं यही कर रहा हूँ, I'm going to summer house, I'm going to Diadona back to back every day, every night. I'm in CP, I'm in Saket, and people are calling me Mumbai, Bangalore. People are calling me from everywhere, come here. I've been to there as well. I traveled a lot. I went to Kerala also to host bootcamp once, for students. So, but then I involved, then I shifted my focus, on this. Yeah.
For me now, Keshav bhai, it has been like different. I was like student, so I used to like one coach after another coach, one after another, एक के बाद एक. First teacher was Yaduveer. Then I started like ये भी लेते, ये भी लेते, ये भी लेते. Then after all, I found that then I started to work with few of them. Then my values didn't align. Yeah, I was working as a sales only, pure sales, not in the teaching aspect. तो मुझे लगता था यार टीचिंग विचिंग इट अपने बस का नहीं है. देन आई थॉट मे बी इज लाइक मेरे माइंडसेट ऐसा था कि नहीं कोचिंग तो करना ही नहीं है, पिकअप में आना ही नहीं है, स्पेशली द पिकअप कोच. नो, इज लाइक आई विल गेट द जॉब, आई विल गेट अ वेरी रिलैक्स कंफर्टेबल जॉब एंड देन आई विल कम as a like not as a coach but just to work with someone as a freelance type. But then happened like the more sometimes it happens the more you resist and automatically that comes into then slowly I started getting. तो स्टार्टिंग में ऐसा था कि जब तक चल रहा है तब तक चलने देते, उसके बाद में क्विट करेंगे. What I had discovered not 2 years is like five boot camp, 6 mentorship and zero results, absolute zero results. 2 years. And आई यूज टू थिंक यार मे बी यार गेम काम करता है इंडिया में, लेकिन मेरे लिए काम नहीं कर रहा है ना। मेरे लिए तो काम नहीं कर रहा है।
स्टार्टिंग
तो वो सच भी होगा तो मेरे लिए झूठी है। Then I
टाइम।
got first result, and in that same month I got second result, and it started hugging me, hitting me with ego. Arey, I am a pickup artist. I know the game. Let me show you. Let me do. So what I used to do, I used to collect with 8-10 people, and like you image बहुत पॉलिश करने का बहुत शौक गिर गया था कि like देख मैं करके दिखाता हूँ, देख ऐसा. Then I again started declining. Then it hit me hard, and slowly I don't know how I came, but right now I'm like I'm fixed and I'm sure, like, okay, I will be working with this. But I truly believe that after all, a person discovers his own game at a certain point in his life, no matter. So my question to you is, केशव भाई, ऐसा क्यों होता है कि एक पर्सन को बहुत सही टाइम लगता है, and there are other people like me, it's like struggle. It's like my inner was absolutely screwed. I have so much cultural belief, sexual shame. It's like, and what do you think from your perspective? What is the elements?
I think the same happened with me, when in COVID I started seeing up these videos, because at that time I wanted to be a traveler, I wanted to travel international a lot. By seeing these videos, मेरे को लगा ये काम ही नहीं करेगा. And at that time मेरे को था कि I have to travel and I want to go do this night games. So and that time मैं बाहर नहीं जा पा रहा था, because of some reason. I'm like I'll try this in India. India also have nightlife. So मैंने जब उनकी techniques try करी, mystery, the who write the game, Neil Strauss, these people, I rate the game. एंड मैंने सारी टेक्निक्स ट्राई की, तो मेरे को यही लगा कि यार रिजल्ट्स नहीं मिल रहे हैं और बहुत हार्ड है इनिशियल डेज में, तो बहुत प्रॉब्लम्स है. बट मेरे को वो था कि नहीं, आई हैव टू बी कंसिस्टेंट बिकॉज नाउ आई एम सीइंग अ लिटिल चेंज, आई एम गोइंग आउट, आई एम बीइंग एटलीस्ट 1% बेटर देन प्रीवियसली. बिकॉज पहले तो बात ही नहीं हो रही है ना, पहले तो कोई कॉन्टैक्ट ही नहीं तुम्हारे सामने, फैमिली नहीं है, सेट ही नहीं है तुम्हारे सामने. तो यहाँ पर तो एटलीस्ट नाउ आई हैव सम पीपल, आई कैन डू सोशलाइजिंग. तो एक परसेंट मुझे मोटिवेशन आती है कि आई एम गेटिंग बेटर, आई एम गेटिंग रेडी, गेटिंग न्यू शूज, एवरीथिंग इज क्लीन, गेटिंग माई सेल्फ रेडी, गुड हेयर्स, गुड गुड सेंस ऑफ गुड स्मेल, आई एम गोइंग आउट. टेक्निक्स काम नहीं कर रही थी. फिर मेरे को लगा कि कुछ मुझे करना पड़ेगा, मेरे को करना है, मैंने हार नहीं मानी, मेरे को करना है. देन आई डेवलप्ड माई ओन गेम. देन आई अंडरस्टूड कि कि अच्छा उसका 0 सेकंड रूल है, तो मेरे को 0 सेकंड नहीं, मुझे मैं आराम से भी रिलैक्स होकर भी अपने in my own time, in my own space, because everybody has their own space जिनमें उनका माइंड एक रिलैक्स करके डिसीजन लेता है to go out and approach. For somebody it can be very smooth naturally. कईयों को गेम की जरूरत भी नहीं है, they are very natural. Some people need game like a push की, go.
Right.
So वो था, तो मैंने फिर अपनी गेम डेवलप करी, कि ठीक है, जरूरी नहीं है द वे दे आर टीचिंग, इस कैफेज में जाओ, इस रेस्टोरेंट्स में जाओ, इस मॉल्स में जाओ. So I developed my own game, my own seduction, that's what I sold. I involved the game, मैंने ओन सिडक्शन डेवलप करा, मैंने ओन बेंटे टेक्निक्स डेवलप करी इंडियन स्टाइल में. उसके बाद मैंने नोटिस किया कि इट्स वर्किंग वेरी सुपर और बहुत हाईली स्पीड में गेटिंग रिजल्ट्स. एक लेवल ऐसा आ गए थे कि आई वाज रिजेक्टिंग टॉप क्वालिटी सेट्स लाइक दिस एंड दिस, एंड आई वाज लाइक रियली आई एम रिजेक्टिंग देम, आई कैन स्टिल मेक देम फ्रेंड्स. Like, like they're too hot and I'm rejecting them. मेरे को वो दिखता था, I'm in summer house, they're super hot girls and I'm like, just go away, don't waste my time, just go away, I want to talk to your friend and like this. So I'm like, ये इस level पे you reached, I'm reached talking to models and super amazing life. But I just develop my own game, my own style. So if somebody is into game, they have to also work on themselves to develop their own, way of expressing themselves,
Right. Right.
कि तो कोच तुम्हारे लिए फ्लर्ट नहीं कर सकता ना यार. कोच कैन एनहांस यू, हाउ कैन यू डू इट?
Ah.
You have to have a guts to express yourself that you want to love her, you have to express yourself. Coach can enhance your personality. He can work you, he can show you how he does, तो वो चीज तुम्हें खुद ही लेकर आनी पड़ेगी. एंड ट्राई एरर, रिजल्ट नहीं आ रहा, डोंट गेट डिसअपॉइंटेड, इट विल कम, रिजल्ट्स ट्रू
Ah.
है. ये दिस विल आई नॉट से कि it's a marketing gimmick or something like that. Yes, it's an industry, it's a marketing, everything is an industry these days, results are true but it takes time. I think
Hmm.
answering question, किसी को ज्यादा टाइम लगता है और किसी को कम लगता है, वही कि इनर वर्क किसने कैसे कर रखा है. Once who has started understanding his mind, starting understanding his behaviors, उसको एनालाइज करके चेंज कर रहा है, नॉर्मल लोग क्या है कि वो हार जाते हैं, यार मेरे से नहीं हो रहा है, मेरे में ये प्रॉब्लम है, मेरे में वो प्रॉब्लम है, मेरे कपड़े अच्छे नहीं है, मैं काला दिख रहा हूँ, मेरी टोनालिटी अच्छी नहीं है, तुम्हारी हाइट लंबी है, तुम इंग्लिश अच्छी बोल पा रहे हो. तो वो उसमें चला जाता है, नेगेटिव एक्सक्यूजेस, नेगेटिविटी में चला जाता है कि एक्सक्यूजेस कर रहा है, रादर देन सीइंग कि एक लिस्ट बना के मेरे में अगर ये प्रॉब्लम्स है तो मेरे में बेस्ट थिंग्स क्या है. अपने आप को अप्रिशिएट भी तो कर सकता है. Everybody has a unique point. Remember, मेरी
Right.
इतनी छोटी height है, bro. I'm 5'3". I'm gaming with the people those who have 6 feet heights, and I'm the
Yeah, yeah,
smallest.
yeah.
I'm
Keshav is very short, huh?
I'm
Keshav.
I'm I'm short. मैं मेरे को वो inferior feel होता था कि यहाँ पर they are super models, सब
Hmm.
celebs हैं, and I'm like a short guy, you know. मेरे सामने मेरे से they are the girls who are higher than me, and I'm still, you know, flirting with them. And उस टाइम पे मेरा बैरियर टूटा कि कुछ मैटर नहीं करता है, योर ओन पर्सनालिटी मैटर्स. And at that time I was also working on myself. I was 80 kg, so I used to be like this. And I was working on myself, you know, कि and game in my personality, both I was working on myself, you know. So yeah, I think वो वही मैटर है कि कौन जल्दी अडेप्ट कर लेता है रिजल्ट्स को. वन हु रियली एनालाइज देमसेल्फ कि मेरी
Hmm.
मिस्टेक्स क्या क्या न्यू चीज मैं ट्राई कर सकता हूँ. हु हैज नो फियर, यू नो, इन एक्सपेरिमेंटिंग हिज ओन कॉन्शियसनेस, एक्सपेरिमेंटिंग इन हिज ओन हैबिट्स. मैंने बहुत लोकेशन चेंज किए हैं, यू नो, सीइंग कि इस लोकेशन पे मैं एक लोकेशन में मेरे से अच्छा नहीं हो रहा, तो मैं सोच रही हूँ लोकेशन अच्छी नहीं है, आज यहाँ क्राउड नहीं है, ये नहीं है, वो नहीं है. मेरे में भी एक्सक्यूज आ रहे हैं. फिर जब गेम मैटर होगी और अब तो नेक्स्ट अलग ही स्टेज है, अब तो इट्स डिफरेंट, तो पता चल गया कुछ मैटर नहीं करता है. हाँ, इनर स्टेट है. Everything is here in your mind.
Everything is sense.
You have your how you're talking you with yourself. Self talk कैसी है, ठीक है? How you're motivating yourself. उस time I used to carry a board speaker, so बहुत high energy songs I used to listen. You know, Sasha Degem, there used to be a guy, one of my favorite. ठीक है, so Sasha की energy
आशा
मुझे
देगी.
बहुत सही लगती थी.
हाँ.
So Sasha को I used to see a lot. You know, Sasha's energy, because Sasha also has done a lot of spiritual work.
हाँ.
Sasha game and spiritual work Sasha has did. After spiritual work, Sasha का name बहुत high हुआ. Sasha की girlfriend, those he was teaching game with, also was in a lot of spiritual work. So ये चीजें help करती हैं ना बहुत ज्यादा.
Even the I think a lot of people are there. Like James Marshall. I heard that James Marshall did Vipassana 11 times. And there's one guy called Ryan Black.
Hmm.
When I had a coaching call with him, so he told me, like, see, we are in the different kind of business, so we can only teach you the day game, and people want that. But the another side is that we have worked simultaneously lot on our inner self also.
Yeah,
But our major issue is like, this is our business. Why the hell we will promote that?
yeah,
Because it hampers the business, na. So, for example, I'm in the bootcamp coaching, and someone is like, "Oh, Raj, I want to take bootcamp." I was like, "Why I will give you a spiritual gyan?"
yeah.
It's like,
True.
yeah, of course,
Everybody has their
especially for
niche.
me. And
Everybody has
I
their
can
niche.
relate because I was the same, ना. अरे मेरे को spirituality वगैरह मत बताओ, मेरे को बताओ sex कैसे
Game क्या
करते
full कैसे करता है?
हैं?
That what I was thinking also. You know, कि Raja's invited me. I think everybody will ask me just game questions from where CN. Like I can answer on that as well, but I'll not, because I have to fix on my niche. That's true.
Yeah, yeah. I really see what happens now. It's like first I was very skeptical to invite these people. Then I thought maybe it's my mindset
It's
कि
best. It's best.
कि भाई वो लोग जैसे मेरा 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 पार्टनर था कॉस्टो. तो
Hmm.
कॉस्टो एंड मी हैड अ फाइट लाइक अबे तू उसको उसको बुलाएगा तो उसके पास में जाएंगे लोग तेरे पास में नहीं आएंगे. Then I thought maybe he's right. Then I used to hide. I used to hide all those things. Ki, acha, I took my first teacher was Yaduvir, my second teacher was Siddhij, my third teacher was Arnav, my fourth teacher was Aviraj, my fifth teacher was Rahul Kesari, my sixth teacher was Sonu Singh. And मैं ये सब छुपाता था ताकि
Oh,
then I understood, is that a scarcity mindset? Like if the
yes.
girl, it's like game na. If the girl is interested in that guy, it doesn't mean that I don't have any scope. The
No,
one
you have.
right in me.
No scarcity.
And then बोला यार it's I can live with that chaos, the people. And one thing I find really when I had a conversation with Nishan Chauhan, so
Hmm.
he said to me कि at that time like निशान भाई ऐसा है तो and he told me तू बूट कैंप ले रहा है अच्छी बात है ले. और ऐसा नहीं है कि लोग मेरे पास में आते हैं तो तेरे पास में नहीं आएंगे एंड लाइक कीप
Hmm.
ऑन डूइंग. मैंने बोला निशान भाई आई एम इन डिल्यूजन कि मैं साला जॉब करूँ या बूट कैंप करूँ. क्योंकि बूट कैंप तो बहुत at what happened in starting everything your every boot camp is filled.
Hmm.
After 1 or 2 years you get bored with that.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
That's
like
true.
it creates chaos because you are all with this is like क्या कैसे करते हैं. It's like and when I tell them bro your time will come, you just have to enjoy this journey.
Yeah.
Time will 100% come whether you learn from me or you don't learn from me. You are going to get, you just have to stick. the universe will reward you one day automatically. That's the power. So it's like, so Nishan said, "Nahi, bro, I would suggest you quit the job and totally focus on." And very, very thankful to him also. It's like,
Yes, very nice guy, very nice guy.
मेरा दोस्त बोल रहा था,
I
अरे
met
ऐसा
him.
मत बोलते जा, वो सड़ी के कोई नहीं आएगा, सब उसके पास में जाएंगे। मैंने कहा, नहीं ऐसा नहीं है भाई।
People, those who connect with anybody, सब हमसे connect हो भी नहीं सकते,
हम्म।
Everybody have what I was reflecting, I'm on a very deep research about these days about mind and behaviors. I'm also studying, I'm still a student, I'm leading a lot of workshops and retreats, but as a life, you're a student, you learn all your life. So everybody has the different minds, different mentality, different aura, different story, different ways of teaching. 8 crore, so like crore yoga teachers हैं, bro. Like, if somebody will
हाँ,
have ki, look, or there is population also, masses. So you need more. Same like there is masses, you need a lot of coaches. India में coaches है ही नहीं. I consider coaching industry is very low, you
right,
know.
right, very good.
And about game and spirituality, वो हमेशा शुरू से रहा because Ross Jeffries, rather than teaching game and first he started with seduction and game, then he also shifted to spirituality. He was using NLP, neuro listing programming, NLP, and he was also working with this NLP with the people, really working with their childhood trauma. Why you wanna come to game? Why you have these traumas? Why you wanna get satisfied after having so many sex with women? So after Ross Jeffries, the grandfather of pickup, who started very famous in 90s, he also was shifted to this, and now he's still continuing to do that. So
There's a one coach called, he runs program called Global Games. So he used to bring a lot of people. So he brought Mystery and Ross Jeffrey. So I was looking at the conversation of both of them, and Ross Jeffrey says, "See, the type of people who come to you are very different, and the type of people who come to me, I was like, they have their own inner issue. If I tell them go and talk with that woman, they would get really depressed."
yeah,
And when I was listening to that, I heard what my first teacher used to say. Like Yaduvir used to say, "भाई assume कर, she already likes you. अरे कैसे करे भाई?
yeah,
इतने खूबसूरत लोग मेरे खानदान में दूर दूर तक नहीं है। मेरे मेरे पूरे खानदान में अगर 300 लोगों की लिस्ट निकालूं तो मैं ही सबसे हैंडसम हूँ। मेरे से कोई नहीं है। कैसे करूँ assume? It is not
true.
fitting into my belief filter. But today I understood that कि okay, he was right to some extent, but it's like किसी को वो चीज नहीं बोल सकते। बिलीव his belief system don't accept it.
I wanna add on this also ki a lot of people what I've also seen come to pick up, they don't have joy. They are depressed, they are sad
Hmm.
because they failed in relationships or maybe some different issues also. I have not seen people with joy. And one of the thing I have noticed now in with my game, because now I'm also gaming, I'm not but not gaming like the Indian boys are gaming. I'm gaming internationally. I usually after shifted, I closed my game. I shifted to spirituality. Then my social circle also shifted. So now if I'm dating and if I'm very natural now. I'm not into that game karne ja rahe intentionally. It's very natural, it's like living your life just by routine and you're adding that. So I'm also doing that. But what I've noticed, he guys who lack joy, guys who lack sense of humor, you cannot attract to them. Because this is the highest rate one can have. If you can make a laugh, she's with you, bro.
Right.
And she's with you.
See,
You have to don't make it serious. Guys make it too serious.
I was in boot camp. As like he was so some people get addicted to their past pain and struggles in life. They are so addicted to their struggles in life, na. It's like वो हर चीज में struggle ढूंढने की. So for example, his father was like 10 सालों से he was on the bed. His father was in the bed. Come from a very poor family, and now he's working in top banks and like good 40-50 LPA package. And he came to boot camp. I was like, I told him just one thing, bro. Even a peon looks 10 times better than you. I was like, you are so much. At least wear a watch, na man. And he brought like 15,000 watch. Man, Allah, bro, how can you make you understand? Like, you have to be happy. And he was like, why I will be happy? It's like, bro, see whether see then, bro. And then he started coming on my father. See, I considered I am very lucky. I am come from a very blessed family, and my parents has given me everything. So and he started hitting on my father. अरे तेरे को क्या पता, तेरे बाप ने तेरे को सब। मैंने कहा भाई मेरा बाप निकालने से तेरे को कुछ नहीं मिलने वाला है, अंडरस्टैंड.
I feel that this is like these people coming up, those who need inner child healing. Childhood trauma affects a lot on people when they're growing up, because and it's common. It's common. No single human being on the earth can say I don't have trauma. Either they have minor, either they will, because the society जो matrix है, the society जिस तरह की function करती है, it's not a happy place also. You go out, you have to struggle for money, you have to make yourself own your living. People are not nice, but they're not too much nice with you, when you go out. So there is a lot of trauma, there is a lot of scams, there is a lot of not nice people as well in the world as well. So, but these things needs healing, because these kind of people, उसको frustration है ना, so वो frustration अपने किसी भी reality के सामने निकाल रहा है. It's not just you and your scene. If अगर उसके सामने कुछ और reality भी रख दी जाए, कोई और situation and terms and conditions रख दी जाए, वो वहां पे भी अपनी frustration निकालेगा, because frustration has to come out. जो पेन है, जो चाइल्डहुड ट्रॉमा है, जो जो सरप्रेस हो रहा है, वो बाहर तो निकालना ही पड़ेगा ना, कॉन्शियसनेस से. बिकॉज द रियल एंड ट्रू नेचर ऑफ कॉन्शियसनेस इज इकोनॉमिनिटी एंड जॉय. एकदम प्योर, क्लीन स्टेट, बैलेंस स्टेट, इकोनॉमिनस. बट वो इकोनॉमिनस रही नहीं, बिकॉज आईज ओपन हुई चाइल्ड की, उसके बाद से उसके सामने जो रियलिटी फंक्शन हो रही है, उसका माइंड रिएक्ट कर रहा है, एंड उसमें कुछ पेनफुल है, और उसमें कुछ समटाइम्स इट्स मे बी टू पेनफुल फॉर हिम टू एक्सेप्ट एंड प्रोसेस दैट इंसिडेंट और मेमोरी. तो यहाँ पर रोल आ जाता है, where people really need to work on their inner self.
Is it like I have the question regarding the inner child healing. I did inner child healing twice. One was from Dr. Newton, and then one was from Loka Guru Guntala. It's in Pyramid Valley, and other is in Hyderabad, Vikarabad, where Shaddish also did that. So it's like, ठीक है, अच्छा ही था, good. But there was another participant. He started crying, yelling, like, क्या हो गया इसके साथ में? It's like, मुझे तो इतना ज्यादा impactful नहीं लगा, but बहुत बहुत लोगों को देखता हूँ मैं, there's like they बचपन से इतने suppressed थे. It's like they explode like, this. I see some people, I see sudden transformation. Can you just explain like what it is, so that the people who have their issues from the family.
So as like giving a little bit advice and sharing some wisdom, I'm just letting myself like giving it. I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a psychiatrist, or not a mental health therapist. I'm just a consciousness coach, using these techniques and helping people. I do workshops and retreats, but my majorly work, which is right now been doing in this year, is in Shamanic practices. Inner child
Shaman,
healing, Shamanic practice,
shaman.
indigenous Shamanic practices, The inner child healing, what happened at Periment Valley, I have no clue about what techniques and what format they use, because I've not attended, and neither that modality have been experienced on myself. But what I have experienced on myself is plant medicines, which has been highly profound on my journey. A lot of celebrities. I have also helped a lot of celebrities in India. A lot of elite peoples also, experience that kind of work. So childhood trauma basically, is like, some incident happens in your childhood which you have not been time to process it. It's like emotional stages of memories. Maybe some breakup, maybe somebody hit you up, maybe a death, a grief. Anytime you are not loved, there is a lot of things happen in your childhood. And or childhood been yet now, to after having so much experience, I know कि past lives also people are carrying it up, right? They have their past lives traumas also carrying it up, जो अब तक release नहीं हुए हैं, जिनको purify और clean नहीं करा हुआ, emotional cleaning नहीं हुई है. So past से भी karmic patterns आते हैं, past का भी visions आते हैं, तो वो भी people are carrying it up. That's why everybody has different phase, different, like you have lived in a best, grown up in a blessed family, and that guy who was frustrated, वो दूसरी family में grown up है, उसके कर्मा है, right? उसको face करने पड़ेंगे. Some like example, short example में कोई रिक्शे वाले के घर में पैदा हो रहा है, कोई अंबानी के घर में पैदा हो रहा है, like giving a very simple example if guys can understand, like rich and poor. So it's like karma. So karma past action से generated आता है. So ऐसी trauma भी बहुत past life से generated आता है. You have been an angry man, you have keep continuing that stupid negative pattern which you have not break, block वो continue करते करते you have continued that so much lives. So consciousness में long term तक रहता है. So with plant medicines, with especially I'll not name it the plant medicine on the online because because of its legal status. But
Yeah,
in South,
upload. I have to upload.
yeah, I already know. So I'm no worries. I'm very wise. I know what to talk and how to talk. So yeah, but people will understand what I'm talking about. There is a lot of videos about that. It's indigenous plant medicines. बहुत popular है on social media
I
these
know, I know.
days. you know.
I know.
So I have experienced a lot of time that plant medicine sessions, retreats. I've been, attending that retreats, and that has been very profound, helpful, entering into the spirit world and, getting healing, getting love from the nature and entering into different dimensions, experiencing and, healing yourself, cleaning out of all your blockages, what you have in your
Correct
all
me
lives.
if you are telling about the medicine which Vishen Lakhani has talked in one of his video, and even Ranveer Alabadi has also talked.
Yes. Yeah, true.
Shaman,
I'm talking
uh,
about the same medicine. Yeah, I'm talking about the same medicine. So yeah, some medicine status, legal status, we cannot talk openly, but some medicines it's cool to use, Like Indian Ayurvedic also have a lot of medicine, like cannabis oil, like Indian Hemp Organics are making these days. Everybody's using it. So, but it's cool, it's safe because it's because of the past history. The legal status is different, but in a lot of countries, it's respectful. It's their tradition in South America, and people are doing everyday ceremony just like we do.
yeah,
We are
yeah.
casual about drinking chai here. People are like casual about their it's a respectful thing, but like the event I'm talking about, every weekend they do like this, and it's very sacred for indigenous people. I was blessed to get introduced to these practices and have experience and gone through my consciousness gone through this experience, which has been a lot of transformation for myself. That was the time I took a decision what I want from my what purpose I have to live in my life. A lot of harmony created in myself, and
Mhm.
which helped me a lot of with the woman relationship as well. Because at that time I was like very I just want to have you, just sex and all that stuff, just come and just repeat the patterns of, pleasures and just being around with a lot of women. Now you understand, okay, you have a spiritual hygiene as well, you have the woman you make out, you make also a printout, like you are making a memory with them. So rather than having a lot of women in life, understand your own patterns, your own trauma, know what you want from a woman, what kind of person and partner you want. So I did a lot of deep integration and journaling, like what kind of partner I'm looking for, what kind of qualities in my partner. If it is she has that, I'm going to enjoy and I'm very satisfied with that. So this also helped, because a lot of guys यहाँ पे जो है, I think game learn कर रहे हैं, they are gamers,
Right. Guys, if you have any
but
questions, you can also ask in
they
video.
just want girl. That's it. They just want sex.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. But उनको ये श्योर नहीं कि what kind of woman and girl they want to have date and what about her, उसमें interest नहीं है. And this is one of the highly attractive traits right well. If you are dating a woman, if you are really interested in her, she will find this attractive because Indian men और Indian girls को लगता है कि एक टैबू बना हुआ है कि बस लड़कों को सेक्स चाहिए,
Hmm.
that's it, उसके अलावा उनको कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं है हम में. And that makes a woman you that makes you dumb in front of a woman because that's it, you have wanna have with her, that's it, that's sex, that's it. Just 4 5 hours of sexual activity and pleasure. That's it. उसके बाद उसको कोई interest नहीं है. What's her passion? What's her habits? What she likes? What's her vision? What's her dream? You know what she wants. What is her favorite place है. About her. About personally what she want to explore. So if you really talk about in these things with women, she really find this attractive because वहाँ पे तुम्हें वो stand out कर देता है. I'm not here just for sex. I do will have because that's one of the thing. I'm not just here for that. So this is very highly high traits, and they natural game में आ जाता है बहुत ज्यादा. Where women will won't find out that you are gaming her. It's like wow, this is the way to meet a man, and this is the way a man will come to me, asking me about my life, about me. He's really genuinely interested in me. So yeah, about talking about healing, so there are a lot of methods like plant medicine है, meditations है, बहुत सारी therapies है, If somebody is really, really fucked up, so please go and, find out a psychiatrist. Having a psychiatrist and psychologist बुरा नहीं है, taboo बना रखा है कि psychologist में पागल थोड़ा मुझे psychologist चाहिए. It's very common, psychologist will help you understand your patterns, your habits, the way you are thinking, the way you're responding, how you feel,
Hmm.
what's your emotion, so it will help you regulate your emotions better. ठीक है तुम better बनने वाले हो पहले से, so you will transformation. So psychologists also do a lot of transformation retreats. The
Hmm.
same work we do, I collab with psychiatrists and psychologists, so we work together with people, those who are seeking emotional healing, those who are seeking inner peace. So then I use these techniques, which I work with NLP, Shamanic retreats, Neo-Vipassana, a lot of therapy work with Indian medicines as well, and giving a holistic approach from spirituality.
I tell the people, see, bro, I can teach you all those things in the
Mm.
field. But if you have the other kind of things, I'm not the right person. Go connect with someone who is lot into
Yeah, yeah,
spiritual teaching, meditation, psychiatry, psychology, these
yeah,
things. Because
yeah.
like sometimes when I'm in those call now, I have to have a sales call. When I have a conversation like इससे मैं पैसे ले भी लूं, इसका कुछ नहीं हो सकता भाई. Was like I have to upfront. Initially, I was very greedy. Keshav, when I came into industry, I
Mhm.
was very greedy. I used to watch all the other people's content. I used to watch all the other people's ad campaign, and I used to think, okay, it's good. Later, I realized it brings a different kind of pain inside you because after all, you become what your students are. You
Mm.
become them. Then I thought maybe no matter how much paying, how much money he has, how much he has, just tell them honestly, bro, I can't help you. Sorry. You give me
Ah,
10,
that's true.
50,000, 5 lakh. No. It's like what happens now after a certain period of time now, what happened with me, I started to forget why I was here. I was here. My simple reason coming into full time as a pickup coach was like छुट्टी नहीं मिलती थी ऑफिस से. वो विपासना जाने के लिए वो मैनेजर वगैरह प्रॉब्लम करते थे. तो आई यूज्ड टू
Mhm.
थिंक यार साल में एक या दो बार तो भी होना चाहिए. तो व्हेन आई केम इनटू कोचिंग तो आई थॉट maybe I'm getting time to go deep for 20 days, 30 days, 45 days. So every 3 months I can go for 10 days and once in a week I can do some other things, personal
Mhm.
development. But later on, what happened now? The students and everything started coming. Then when you forgot your roots, now it gives you tremendous amount of pleasure. So I
Yeah.
right now I have that mindset. I don't want to work with a lot of people, only 10 people, no matter. And I want the people who are like little, they don't have that sucking wala thing. It's like, no
Yeah,
man,
yeah, yeah.
just
There
please,
are a
please
lot
go to
of
someone
people,
else.
there are a lot of people, you have to protect your energy, not only with the game or
Ah,
any, it's like a very basic advice. Anywhere you're out in the world, guys, like you have to protect your energy, You have to be protective, because there is an energy world. बहुत लोगों को ये सब नहीं पता चलेगा जो मैं बोल रहा हूँ. Dimensions and energy words, some spiritual community words, I'm using it out. So energy world basically means like दूसरी रियलिटीज, दूसरी डायमेंशन और जिस रियलिटी में हम जी रहे हैं थर्ड डायमेंशन में, उनमें ज्यादा डिफरेंस नहीं है, बहुत थिन लेयर का डिफरेंस रहता है. सो एवरीथिंग इज एनर्जी. व्हेन यू have a self introspection about your consciousness, so you will understand what energy and every vibrations are. So yeah, there are a lot of people जो आपकी एनर्जी सब करते हैं, and they don't do it because उनके उनके कॉन्शियसनेस में वो एम्पायर्स है, एनर्जी एम्पायर्स जो suck out your energy. If you don't feel happy with them, you don't feel harmony, you feel like very drained when you come back. That's true.
it's like I still remember the incident when I was like I was taking a Zoom call. So basically, the sales funnel, and we take the Zoom call. And I started talking with a very good looking guy who's very rich, a spoiled rich brat kid.
Mhm.
And it's like he said me, like, "वो तो ठीक है भाई." And it's like, I know the numbers game and other things. It's like, bro, what is your body count? At that time, I was new coach. And I said,
Oh
bro,
my God. A
six,
lot of
six,
the
seven.
only thing,
And
the
he was
only
like,
thing people ask me, yeah.
bro, what kind of jhatu you are? I haven't done cold approach. I have so 22. And you tell me, like, maybe I'm not the right person to go to someone else. And the guy who brought that person now is like, bro, he was like telling me वो 2 लाख देगा 3 लाख. अरे मैंने बोला जाने दे भाई. एक्चुअली अगर वो आग भी गया और कन्वर्ट भी किया तो भाई वो दिमाग निचोड़ लेगा आपका.
Yeah.
It's like peace. It's like
Yeah, peace is
how the
important.
hell he will learn, man. Then
So,
then then I
yeah.
forwarded him all the numbers. Shidit Sherawat, Arnav Gupta, Viraj Pardesi, Yaduvir Singh. Well, take connect with them. One of the coach, I will don't take his name. He said, उसने कहा अबे भाई ऐसे बेवकूफ का नंबर मत दिया कर मेरे को. मैंने बोला भाई.
I guess I remember this. A lot of people were asking me the same questions like, कि body count क्या है, तेरा body count क्या है? I'm like, but in my case it was different. I really wanted a lot of girls. Uh, all good, right? Yeah. So I didn't want to sleep with a lot of girls at that time. मेरा ये था कि I want to find a good girlfriend because to have spend more time with, make deeper connection. Long term relationship. I had that mindset. So Yeah, apart from the yeah, peace, बहुत important है, guys. Inner peace is the new rich these days, and healing is the new high.
Healing is the new eye.
New high and inner peace is the new. Yeah.
Can you
So
tell me about more about the shamanism or what it
yeah,
is?
would love to. Would love to. Anybody has any questions about that?
Yeah,
Otherwise,
yeah,
I'll ask,
please.
also answer
Please.
Raj.
Before we meet, we come, we back, before we end the topic of game, pick up and cold approach.
Yeah, anybody has any questions?
Please, you can
I do have.
say on the call
Yeah,
also.
I'll see. Okay, there. I'm new into
Yeah.
this group. मुझे inner game fix करना है, Raj bro. I haven't understood that. Some message. Okay. It's green color. Only medicine which I want to take without disease. It's green color. Green in color? No. I don't know. What's common traumas gamers peers have they don't realize? Everybody has, bro. Questions about energy. Sure. Okay, I'll read some of the
I
chats.
have
I have a question.
question.
Siddesh Joshi, I have a
Uh,
quick question.
how
Yeah,
to
you
know?
can unmute and say what
Bro,
you
you
want.
can ask me directly also. You can write. You can feel free to
Ah,
share a screen with me, and I'm happy
Okay,
to answer you.
Okay,
I
Siddesh,
have
Siddesh.
one question.
Everyone mute Siddesh, only Siddesh.
Is this okay?
Okay.
Hi Keshav, bhai, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, bro. Hello.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm very good. I'm doing great. आप बताओ?
Yeah, actually, just wanted to let you know that
Mhm.
ask you that actually this session was something wherein I was listening, but then I was a lot more distracted. Actually, the currently my situation is that I'm working a lot on my inner game, as told by four people. You mean to say that after having multiple good as well as bad results to pick up, I've spoken to multiple PUAs and PUA coaches, and among them was also Rajbhai as well as many other people who advised me to work more on myself, on my traumas, my self worth, and all. And after that, come into game. So this has been, I think, a discussion which has been done multiple times. So I derived that idea. I'm working on that. But then what I'm finding is that this journey is not that easy as it seems, as I can see, because in order to work on the inner game, I need to dedicate time. So currently, I have left socializing that a lot, and the other activities which normal young guys do, like watching movies, going out, like roaming and all of that has been stopped, and I'm mostly indoors. So this is again like वो कहते हैं ना हम जब यंग होते हैं जब like when we are not into game, when we come from small town, when we are not that socialized, it's the same kind of situation. But then while even practicing this inner game, there is a lot of, you can say, self talk that comes up, and the worries that are carried beyond. Like what I'm saying is that I currently am a working person working into sales and marketing field as a job professional. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you be specific with the question? Can you ask in a short? Can you make it short?
Yeah. Okay. So the question is that if I am following any specific therapy, how would I like determine whether this is okay for me or not? Because there are a lot of this inner child healing. There is Sudarshan Kriya, then there is this Hoponopono, and many others like EFT, what Raj Mune has given, right?
Which water? Sorry, this is new. Which water?
EFT, emotional
Ah,
freedom,
EFT. I
power
know.
tapping.
I thought like water therapy. My friends are doing ice bath
Yeah,
therapy a
yeah,
lot. So
I
I,
also do that. Water therapy. The same.
Okay, so based on that, what I'm concerned about is how do I determine whether any specific inner game technique or therapy is, you can say, feasible or convenient for me based on what issues I have. Personally speaking, I have been identified with a lot of, you can say, issues wherein I have lack of self-worth, self-love, self-acceptance, and a lot of comparison of myself with others. And also, if things do not go my way into pickup, I keep questioning myself and I ask for validation and approval from the other side party, whether it's the girl or whatever,
cool. I
someone.
understand. I understand. So, bro, answering your question,
Rajan,
like
after
any
Siddesh, Rajan, after Siddesh. Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry,
So
Keshav. You
no
please.
worries. So answering your question, bro, the way I understood, you want to see कि कोई therapy मेरे लिए काम करती है, मेरे लिए effective कैसे है. It's simple, if वो result दे रही नहीं दे रही, your present state has improved and become better as well or not. तेरी इमोशनल चेंज हुई है, तेरे पे क्लैरिटी आई है, द वे यू सी एंड द वे यू रिएक्ट एंड द वे यू यूज टू लिव वो चेंज हुआ नहीं, वो बेटर हुआ नहीं हुआ। सिंपल है। और कोई भी थेरेपी या टेक्निक के लिए जा रहा है, सो उसमें पूछिए इससे मुझे क्या हेल्प मिलने वाली है। जस्ट डोंट गो फॉर इट बिकॉज एवरीबडी इज गोइंग। सब सुदर्शन क्रिया कर रहे हैं, सब होपनो एनी एनी काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स, एनी काइंड ऑफ टेक्निक सब कर रहे हैं, तो उसके ट्रेंड में मत जा, बट रियली बी अ स्मार्ट गाय, वाइज गाय, कि आस्क इट आउट, व्हाई, व्हाट विल इट हेल्प इन योर लाइफ। मैं इसमें अपना इतना टाइम ही क्यों इन्वेस्ट करूं, मैंने क्यों इन्वेस्ट करूं। एंड इफ यू आर सेटिस्फाइड विद द आंसर्स एंड इफ यू सी द रिजल्ट्स, तो व्हाई नॉट, उससे बेस्ट क्या है, यही वे है। एंड
तो
सेकेंडली
यही
व्हाट,
आंसर्स किसके पास से पाएंगे? ये आंसर्स कहाँ से मिलेंगे? दैट इज द कंसर्न ना।
these answers will come from inside you. This answer will, you will feel it. कोई भी therapy, if taking plant medicines, if doing any transformation work, you will see your emotions changes, the way you react is changing, the way you respond is changing, your mind is now reacting and taking decision differently. You are taking this decision now from more balanced way. अगर real therapy की बात कर रहे हैं, so mind, if look, I'm a master of mind, so if talking about mind, so if you are now more balanced, बहुत ज्यादा तेरे issues जो थे, अगर कोई भी emotional issues तेरे balance हो गए हैं, ठीक है, तो ऑब्वियसली कोई भी थेरेपी टेक्निक काम की है। अगर कुछ नहीं हुआ है, तेरी लाइफ वैसी की वैसी है, तू डिप्रेस है, तू वैसी क्वेश्चनिंग कर रहा है अपने आप को, तो वो थेरेपी नहीं काम की है। इट्स सिंपल। सो आंसर्स विल बी योर प्रैक्टिकल लाइफ, द वे यू रिस्पॉन्डिंग टू योर फ्रेंड्स,
ओके।
तेरी लाइफस्टाइल हैबिट चेंज हुई है नहीं हुई है, तेरे अंदर मोर लव आया नहीं आया। सो लव, अबाउट टॉकिंग अबाउट योर अनदर क्वेश्चन, आंसरिंग योर अनदर क्वेश्चन, कि सेल्फ लव कम है ब्रो, लव इज द हाईएस्ट वाइब्रेशन। कोई भी हीलिंग का वर्क का काम ही यही है कि टू जनरेट लव इनसाइड योर लाइफ। ठीक है, लव सबसे हाईएस्ट वाइब्रेशन है, और पूरा वर्ल्ड इसको, पूरा वर्ल्ड, एवरीबॉडी वांट्स दिस। यार किसी के भी लाइफ में लव नहीं है, ठीक है, और है तो उसकी जो परसेंटेज है फ्रीक्वेंसी की बहुत लो है। लव एंड ग्रेटिट्यूड, दिस टू इमोशंस आर द हाईएस्ट फ्रीक्वेंसी। ठीक है, देन देयर इज जॉय, ठीक है, पीस, दीज आर हाईएस्ट पॉजिटिव वाइब्रेशंस, पॉजिटिव क्वालिटीज, इनर कॉन्शियसनेस कैन हैव। ये पॉजिटिविटी की ओर जा रही है तुम्हारी कॉन्शियसनेस। बट इसमें जाने के लिए रियली भाई टाइम तो बिल्कुल लगेगा, जर्नी इजी नहीं है, यू हैव टू इन्वेस्ट अ लॉट ऑफ मनी, you have to read, go through a lot of books, you have to see कि औरों के experiences क्या रहे हैं, ठीक है, और that's why we are here, I'm invited bro, I've invested a lot of my lifetimes in particularly this field, so time तो लगाना ही पड़ेगा bro। अब ये देखना है कि तेरे को बैलेंस कैसे करना है। that's true, मेरी लाइफ टाइम मैंने जो इतना स्पेंड किया है, I have missed a lot of movies, मुझे पता भी नहीं है कुछ years में कितनी मूवीज, कितनी वेब सीरीज आई हैं या गई हैं, मेरे को नहीं पता। I have no clue कि स्पोर्ट्स में क्या चल रहा है, क्रिकेट में क्या चल रहा है, बिकॉज आई हैव वेरी क्लियर फोकस कि मेरे को इसमें करियर पाथ बनाना है। सो आई हैव टू बी मास्टर ऑफ दिस, आई हैव टू नो एवरीथिंग अबाउट दिस, पास्ट में क्या हुआ है, कोई रिसर्च हुई है, फ्यूचर में क्या हो रहा है, व्हाट प्रेजेंट पीपल आर डूइंग इट। टाइम तो ब्रो निकालना पड़ेगा, ये यू हैव, अगर तेरे लिए वो प्रायोरिटी, कोई भी चीज तेरे लिए प्रायोरिटी है ना, तो तू टाइम निकालेगा। अगर तेरे को गेम भी करनी है, ठीक है, तेरे को पता मेरे लिए वुमेन प्रायोरिटी है, तो तू अपने आप टाइम निकालेगा। तेरे को पैसा कमाना है, अपने आप टाइम निकालेगा। जो चीज तेरे लिए प्रायोरिटी है ना, तेरे को पता भाई इसकी बिना तो मेरा होगा नहीं। एग्जाम्पल, यू आर वेकिंग इट अप, यू नीड अ फूड, दैट्स अ प्रायोरिटी फॉर योर बॉडी, सर्वाइवल है, ठीक है, तू पहले खाना खाएगा ब्रो, बाकी चीजें बाद में करेगा, ठीक है। यू विल टेक अ शावर, इट्स ऑटोमेटेड, डिजाइन एंड हैबिट, मेरे को फर्स्ट क्लीन करना है, तेरे लिए वो प्रायोरिटी है, राइट। तो यू हैव टू प्रायोरिटाइज योरसेल्फ, मेक अ लिस्ट, मेरे लिए प्रायोरिटी क्या है, और उसके बाद लाइफ में फोकस कर। बैक देन व्हेन आई वाज मेकिंग अ लाइफ, आई यूज्ड टू हैव माय सेल्फ हेल्प कोचेस वर्किंग ऑन मी, तो उन्होंने मेरे को बताया, मेक योर प्रायोरिटी, for yourself. You have to wake up early, make a time management routine, learn money management, learn psychology, have a self discipline. So I make this priorities, मेरे लिए इस टाइम पे लाइफ में क्या important है, and this list continues go on all your life, priorities change होती रहेंगी, वो चीज learn कर ली, उसमें excel कर लिया, now it will come another, ऐसे होता है।
Right.
ठीक है।
See,
तो
I will add something, Siddesh. I know you also, and I know a lot of other people also. What happens now if you say, let's example, you take a Sudarshan Kriya and you join the happiness program and you do the happiness program, there is something called you have to do the Sudarshan Kriya for 90 days. So the first thing is like for 90 days तक तो मुझे करना है, after that it will come like ये सही में मेरे लिए काम किया या नहीं किया। विपासना का भी ऐसा है, द फर्स्ट टाइम आई डिड विपासना केशव, आई डिडंट अंडरस्टैंड, आई लाइक व्हाई द हेल आई एम हियर मैन। At the fifth and sixth time, I had a nervous anxiety panic attack in my sixth or seventh Vipassana. And I was like, I was shivering like a fish when she comes out of the water at 2 and 3 a.m. in the night. And I thought, I will never come here. This is the end. Then I consulted a teacher and teacher said, see, he is like, don't put too much pressure. Vipassana is not something about doing. It's not about not doing. Why you are like, It's not a goal that you want to achieve, man, in Vipassana. And Vipassana में भी ऐसे ही है bro कि like I was applying for 20 days. What he said na, I'm rejecting your form for 20 days because I did 14 Vipassana, 7, 8, 10 days, 7, 10 days, 2 Satipathan and 5 Seva. So he said, I'm rejecting your form for 20 days. The reason is the section. Like, have you been to any alcohol? Did you practice 2 times of morning and evening? Do you have maintained the celibacy? And this, why I will lie just to go there for 20 days?
Yes.
If you don't do. It's not a track milestone that you want to achieve.
Yes.
30 दिन का कर लिया, 30 दिन का कर लिया. So when you complete all those things, then come to us. It requires at least 2 years of continuous practice. Then only you become eligible for that. So same applies. Whatever practice you follow, you do Shambhavi Kriya, inner engineering, Sadhguru, it requires a 48 days of mandala. So that's, but if I am doing that, ऐसा ना हो जाए कि अभी इसने शामन का नाम ले लिया, मैंने कल आर्ट ऑफ लिविंग का किया, अभी शामन का नाम ले लिया तो मैं ये कर लेता हूँ, फिर ये कर लिया, फिर मुझे किसी ने और बता दिया वो कर लेता हूँ. It's like digging too many holes. Won't get, मतलब how will I measure working for me or not?
शामन्स के पास तो I'll add शामन्स के पास तो आने से पहले इनर वर्क थोड़ा कर भी लेना चाहिए. Like really you have to work with your partner a lot of things because the work they do and the work with the plant medicines, तुम जाओगे तुम उसको इंटीग्रेट करने में भी 5 से 10 साल लगा दोगे, right? I am still integrating in my life. ठीक है, इंटीग्रेशन उसकी इतनी लॉन्ग है because it's a very very high path. ठीक है, a lot of highly spiritual seekers, a lot of like इंडिया में जो साधुज हैं, मिस्टिक्स हैं, जो 20-20, 30-30 साल से दे आर इनटू तंत्रा, योगिक प्रैक्टिसेस, यू नो, दे गो फॉर इट बिकॉज वो उनकी बॉडी ऑलरेडी इतनी प्यूरिफाई है कि नाउ वो डिवाइन एक्सपीरियंस डायरेक्टली टू मीटिंग डेटीज आर रेडी. इन शानमिक वर्क, शानमिक सेरेमनीज, यू आर रियली मीटिंग, यू नो, डेटीज इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू. तुम इतने हाई 12 डायमेंशंस में चले जाते हो, इतनी सुपर हाई, यू नो, एस्ट्रल ट्रैवल होता है बेसिकली शामनिज्म में. शामनिज्म इज लाइक बेसिकली they use plant medicines, ठीक है, for having a spiritual journey into astral world, ठीक है, high world, astral world, जो different realities है. And then all night they play beautiful prayers, you know, invoking a lot of spirits and invoking a lot of deities from universe, you know, it's an Asian tradition. And you go on astral journey, and in that astral journey you meet a lot of deities, you meet a lot of energies, spirits, positive, negatives, both, you know, they help you protecting, you know, on that journey. एंड उसके बीच में, यू नो, यू रिसीव हीलिंग्स, यू नो. तो वो वर्क तो बहुत ही हाई है. आई विल नॉट रिकमेंड कि एकदम से एंट्री लेना. इट्स सेफ, इट्स नॉट लाइक आई एम मेकिंग अ फियर, बट इट्स लाइक कि रियली इफ यू कैन स्टार्ट विद सम प्रैक्टिसेस लाइक प्राणायाम, सुदर्शन क्रिया, गोइंग टू ईशा फाउंडेशन, यू नो, डूइंग सम योगा कोर्सेज, सम बेसिक्स, लाइक तुम्हें बेसिक हो. अदरवाइज उस वर्क में यू विल लूज योरसेल्फ बिकॉज उसमें हाउ विल यू हैंडल योरसेल्फ? शामन कैन नॉट हेल्प यू इन दैट जर्नी. You have to know कि मैं एस्ट्रल जर्नी में जाने वाला हूँ, if I am prepared for that or not. इसलिए with Shamanic settings also 1 week before there is a preparation. 1 week पहले डाइट होती है. You cannot eat spicy. You have to be celibate, no sex. You cannot eat coffee, no alcohol. Basically, you have to prepare to purify yourself to enter. Then you have to also ingest certain plants to other purify in your body to पहले cleanse your gut system because medicine will go inside your gut, dissolve in your blood, then, you know, you start to go in your conscious and all body, then you will travel. So it takes time, but yes, it's totally worth to do it. Every high celebrity has do it, famous people have do it, they have shared about their experience, normal people also have do it. Life में for sure it's worth to do it. अगर एकदम से you have, if you are really working on self transformation, you know, and if you are really seeking, you know, change in your life, changing your directions, your life is bored, it's unhappy, you have really a lot of issues. एक और सीक्रेट बता देता हूँ. लाइक हम तो साइकोलॉजिस्ट पे जाते हैं, हम तो साइकेट्रिस्ट पे जाते हैं. a lot of world famous psychologists and you know, healing therapists consider this medicine as their healing therapy because उनका इतना हो जाता है to in their life, you know, giving guidance to clients, so they also have a lot of consciousness working with people, you know, so उनको भी healing चाहिए because they also have their mind, they also have their emotions. A lot of psychologists come on this ceremonies to heal themselves, you know, and get ready to recharge their mind to come back to serve society. A lot of specialists you will see. So help बहुत करती है ये medicines, but it's a long way. Short में, if I'll brief this practices more about, it will for sure bring love in your life. If you really doesn't have love, you are really you really sad, कुछ बहुत ज़्यादा traumatic हुआ है तुम्हारी life में, family, इंडिया में ये भी और आई थिंक इट्स ऑल अराउंड द वर्ल्ड की फैमिली से दे आर नॉट अ लॉट ऑफ फैमिलीज जहाँ पे पीपल आर फीलिंग लव्ड. ठीक है. The clients when I started serving medicines, I do lead retreats now, Shamanic retreats in India and world. So I see a lot of people, those who are coming to me, they have a lot of issues, a lot of issues. And family में वो सबसे अच्छे से conversation नहीं है उनकी. They are not celebrating their life. Their life is very sad. There is no joy in their life. And then they come to ceremonies. Ceremony is kind of celebration as well. It's healing and a celebration. So you heal, you chill also. You relax. You chill with friends. You play good music. You it's like a group of thing, and then you celebrate your life as well. You dance, and a lot of people I have seen वो आते हैं हमने कभी dance ही नहीं किया है. And when the time has come for dancing, वो block है एकदम. They cannot stand up and just dance. कितनी basic सी चीज है dance, like free yourself, express yourself. नम हो रखा है because of the trauma. They are so busy in repetitive robotic pattern, they forget to dance. They forget to celebrate. So these medicines will help you get back your life. This will give you for sure love, for sure clarity, a very very deep healing. Invest in our sorry in this plant medicine world. They say it's 12 years of therapy in one night. So 12 साल अगर कोई therapy पे spend कर रहा है just one night of a plant medicine ceremony, that's it. You don't need a 12 years of therapy. It's so deep work. And the best thing I've seen in these ceremonies in my work, a lot of people getting girlfriends, a lot of people getting married, a lot of people getting married in ceremonies. A lot of people accepting that really I really want to go and I will start my new life. Because they see कि love होता क्या है, real love. And there is a point where you just seek sex, pleasures, finding girls and just maybe pulling and just bumping to them. And then there is really love where you see a good partner, taking care of your first health,
Hey,
that kind
Keshav,
of thing.
I will add something in it. See what happens. See, you said like, okay, the love will come, woman will come. Now the pickup mind will say, okay, I can get late, so I will go there. No, don't go with that intention. Never. That's my because I what I feel now. See, I'm into yoga. It's like hatha yoga, and hatha yoga it's dominated by women. The entire hatha yoga industry is more about the sex ratio is more women and less men. So what if the typical gamers and pickup one will say that I will go there. I said, bro, it's very boring. You won't enjoy there. मतलब फर्स्ट टाइम आई डिड योगा इज लाइक यार 5-5 15-15 20-20 30-30 सेकंड एक ही पोज में बॉडी को ऐसे खड़ा करना है और ये करना है. यू विल गेट बोर मैन. सो डोंट गो देयर जस्ट बिकॉज केशव भाई ने बोल दिया यहाँ पे होता है लव होता है सेक्स होता है तो चले साले खोल दे बस. It hampers.
Yes,
First find
yes,
out your interest, like, and
yes, yes.
work on that. Slowly you will develop the interest. You will have that curiosity. Will let me understand this, that, and then accordingly to find like which way you choose. Otherwise, the pickup mind is very dangerous. Huh? I literally tell the gamers, bro, why you want to do that? It's like, नहीं bro, उसका उधर ले हुआ है ना वो उस इवेंट पे गया. अरे मैंने बोला कहीं भी हो सकता है वो उसके लिए मत जा. Just to learn there, just to go there, enjoy that.
Intentions has to be clear. About medicine also, a lot of people come to this medicines thinking कि drug है, party होगा. Elite, especially with elite people, this medicine get famous in Silicon Valley and then a celebrity crowd. So celebs comes usually because they are also already known for consuming a lot of drugs. So उनको लगता है party होगी, a lot of white people will be there, ले हो जाएगा, ऐसा a lot of that. So your intention should be very clear. Why you're coming for that. With me, I was blessed that I already have some experienced people, those who have introduced me to this world and to the Shamanic people. And they told me I remember I went with a guy when I was teaching in Bootcamp. They told me, Keshav, you have to experience this. And I asked like, what is this? ये क्या है? मैंने कभी सुना नहीं है. Even मैं पढ़ भी रहा हूँ तो मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा because this is new to me, totally new to me. I don't know what it is. I've never seen shamans wearing feathers, using this happy pipe, kurpi and all that stuff. What is this culture coming from? And they just said experience this. And when I really experienced it, it was so beautiful that just for 1 year, I dropped my girlfriend out. Okay. And I was like, everything aside, I really want to learn this. I really want to know more about this. I was so much because I was like, ये magic है. It's like a magical thing. How can this happen in this kind of 21st century? Magic really होता है मेरे को लगा because मैंने तो ये मूवीज में देखा था, हैरी पॉटर एंड दैट काइंड ऑफ स्टफ, राइट, कि ये सब होता है, बट मेरे को था ये तो सब मूवीज में बनाया जाता है ना, एडिट करके, रियलिटी में थोड़ा मैजिक होता है।
Right.
तो बट देन आई व्हेन आई वी टू सेरेमनी, आई वाज लाइक रियली वाओ, दिस इज मैजिक, and I had a really blessed journey, first time drinking medicine, a very beautiful journey I had. So my interest got developed a lot, and then I learned. So I was learning this,
See, guys,
from that
to
time.
those who are attending session, I would suggest if you have really curiosity and if you have got that spark, go there. Not to get laid, man.
Yeah,
Bro, what
really
will
बहुत है.
happen? You will like a mechanical robot. It's like this girl, that girl, that girl. If you really have that interest and if you really feel, message him. I will share his Insta and other things in the description and connect with him. I will share his number on the group itself also. Connect with him, talk with him, but don't go with that intention. Key in the hopes that if I do his programs and I will get laid. No.
If you really will not have intentions, probably you would, because people have been coming up, socializing, and they have made a lot of new friends. It's very common to make new friends. People come from all around the world on retreats. But if you really have gonna have that intention, ना तो disappoint भी हो जाओगे. Expectations तो रखनी नहीं चाहिए, because जैसी वो नहीं पूरी होने वाली, in some hours you will feel like मैं तो जो सोच के आया था वो तो हुआ ही नहीं, or this place is not good for me. Then again you're gonna feel sad. So live a life without expecting something. Don't get had this mindset. But answering your question, that's true. Taking out of your totally taking out of your mental trash तो बहुत common चीज है. Plant medicine gives you more blessed journey, because तुम astral travel करते हो, so your consciousness and you experience different dimensions. So it's a very blessed journey, or a very profound journey, very beautiful. It stays with you from a lot of lives. So trash तो meditation से भी out आ जाएगा, but plant medicine work is very different. If somebody is really feel like कि हाँ भाई मुझे ट्रॉमा है, मेरे साइकोलॉजिस्ट ने ट्रॉमा कंसिडर कर दिया है, मुझे पीटीएसडी कंसिडर कर दिया, मुझे एडिक्शन प्रॉब्लम्स, एनी एडिक्शन पैटर्न्स यू हैव, एनी नेगेटिव एनर्जीज आर सराउंडिंग यू, यू हैव नेगेटिव थिंकिंग पैटर्न, ठीक है, तुम्हें लगता है कि तुम डिप्रेस जी रहे हो, तुम्हें लगता है कि तुम अपनी लाइफ को पॉजिटिव नहीं कर पा रहे हो, देन दिस जर्नीज आर फॉर यू, बिकॉज विद प्लांट मेडिसिन रियली यू रिसीव ब्लेसिंग्स, फ्रॉम द हायर यूनिवर्स.
We will have two, three questions and then we will wrap up. Aditya, how to know your trauma which we have but we don't realize? He's talking about the blind spots, the loopholes. We don't know what we have the issue.
So with this, bro, a psychologist के पास जाओ, या otherwise there is a psychological questionnaire answer where they ask you about your experiences, your likes, dislikes. They're gonna have some psychological questionnaire, online में मिल जाता है free में, just अगर check it out, Google पे डाल देना psychological questionnaire. So उसमें there will be some questions, yes or no, maybe something, maybe you have to write. So उसमें कुछ questions होंगे और उसमें test आ जाएगा कि what kind of trauma and how much kind of severe trauma or emotions you have. Very easily on Google you can check this out.
Rajan, you said you have a question. You can speak, Rajan.
यस केशव भाई, मेरा क्वेश्चन है लाइक बीच में मेरा वाइब्रेशन बहुत अच्छा हुआ था. लाइक आई वाज हैविंग गुड एनर्जी व्हाइल टॉकिंग टू वुमेन. लाइक मैं अपने ऐसे दोस्तों से बात करता था. आई वाज लाइक अपने एनर्जी से मैं बहुत ऑनेस्ट था. लाइक मेरे से जो भी जो ऐसा, तो बहुत सारी चीजें होती है लाइक फ्रेंड्स बिलीव नहीं करते, तो सर मेरा बीच बीच में ऐसा मजाक हो गया. लाइक कैसा, वो ऐसा दोस्त है ना, टीज करते हैं. देन आई डू हैव बहुत ज्यादा इनसिक्योरिटी है. बाकी मतलब मेरा वाइब्स बीच में बहुत, मतलब अभी वाइब्स मेरा बहुत खराब है. लाइक अभी वीमेन से बात करते हो, लाइक वो एक एनर्जी जो मैच होना चाहिए वो नहीं होता है. लाइक मतलब नॉर्मल बात हो रहा है, आई एम अनकंफर्टेबल ऐसा. मतलब जैसे जिस नॉर्मल बात कर रहा हूँ, मेरी एनर्जी कहीं और जा रही है. मतलब
So
मैं, हाँ,
let me know when you complete.
या जैसे मैं बात करता हूँ, मतलब फ्रेंड से भी मैं मतलब पहले बात करता हूँ, एनर्जी जब हाई थी आई वाज लाइक एक अच्छे एनर्जी से मैं बात करता था. लाइक आई वाज मोर एक्साइटेड, मोर हैप्पी.
High
दैट
energy.
एनर्जी वाज वेरी हाई, वाज
तो
वेरी गुड.
तो ब्रो, अगर लो है तो हाई वाइब कर ले और मेंटेन करना सीख एनर्जी को प्रोटेक्ट करना और मेंटेन करना सीख. ये सबसे हार्ड है हम सबके लिए, ध्यान रखिए, बिकॉज लाइफ में नेक्स्ट मोमेंट क्या होने वाला है बिल्कुल अनस्पॉन्टेनियसली कुछ नहीं पता, अनसर्टन है लाइफ. क्या नेक्स्ट कॉल आने वाला है, क्या नेक्स्ट इंसिडेंट होने वाला है, व्हेन यू गोना गो आउट ऑफ योर होम, यू गोना मीट पीपल, यू गोना रिएक्ट टू दिस वर्ल्ड, क्या गुड न्यूज क्या बैड न्यूज, सब कुछ आने वाला है, ठीक है. तो उसमें एक तो प्रोटेक्ट करना सीख अपने आप को, ठीक है, अपनी एनर्जी को बैलेंस रख, देन दिस पॉजिटिव हैबिट्स लाइक मेडिटेशन, मॉर्निंग योगा, वेकिंग अप टू एंड सीइंग सनशाइन, ठीक है। सो हाई एनर्जी करना, रेस कर वाइब्रेशन में, अगर वाइब्रेशन लो है तो रेस कर सकते हैं, रेस करने के आइडियाज होते हैं। डाइट चेंज कर दे, कंज्यूम पॉजिटिव हैबिट्स, पॉजिटिव डाइटरी, लाइक जूसेस पीना शुरू कर दे, फ्रूट्स खाना शुरू कर दे, स्टे अवे फ्रॉम दिस पैकेट फूड एंड टॉक्सिक फूड, तो लाइट पॉजिटिव एनर्जी लेगा, क्लीन एनर्जी लेगा, फिर सनशाइन के पास है, गो टू नेचर, नेचर अराउंड, तो इससे एनर्जी हाई हो जाएगी, ठीक है। म्यूजिक म्यूजिक सुन सकता है, हैबिट चेंज कर। एक सबसे बड़ी मैं टिप दे देता हूँ, अगर somebody wants to receive this from me, कि हमारी जो हैबिट्स है ना, डे टू डे हैबिट्स है, ये हमारे को माइंडसेट को ट्रेन करती है, हमारे पैटर्न्स को बनाती है, मेंटल फॉर्मेशन बोलते हैं, मेंटल फॉर्मेशन बनते हैं हमारे। जैसा हम सोचते हैं, जैसा हम करते हैं, ठीक है, आर थिंकिंग, आर हैबिट्स, आर एक्शन डिटरमाइंस आर नेक्स्ट डे, डिटरमाइंस आर नेक्स्ट प्लान। तो अगर तुम्हें लग रहा है कि तुम्हारी लो है एनर्जी, तो नेक्स्ट डे के लिए तुरंत ऐसा प्लान बनाओ कि नेक्स्ट डे एनर्जी अपने आप हाई नहीं होने वाली है। आई एम द पर्सन, अगर मेरा माइंड की एनर्जी लो है तो मेरी ही रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है टू ट्रेन माई माइंड जिसकी एनर्जी मैं हाई करूँ। मैं मेथड्स ले सकता हूँ, लो है एक्सेप्ट कर लिया, ठीक है, लो है, कोई बहुत बुरी चीज नहीं होगी, मेरी लो है, मैं क्या करूँ, एक्सेप्ट इट फर्स्ट, पहले एक्सेप्टेंस सबसे पहली बात है कि एक्सेप्ट कर, ठीक है, और नेक्स्ट डे पे एक प्लान ऐसा बना दे कि जिसमें हाई कर दे एनर्जी, ठीक है, गो फॉर अ रन, फुल पावर जॉग कर, ठीक है, या गो टू हिट अ जिम, स्वेट अ लॉट, डिटॉक्सिफाई योरसेल्फ अ लॉट। हमारे साथ हो भी ये रहा है कि टेक्नोलॉजी एंड जो वर्ल्ड है, आई हैव सीन पीपल लेस डिटॉक्सिफाइंग, स्वेट नहीं कर रहे हैं बहुत ज्यादा लोग, ठीक है, बिकॉज दे लिव टू देयर रूम्स, दे लिव अ कंफर्टेबल लाइफ। तू बाहर जा ब्रो, हैव अ गुड सनशाइन, ठीक है, ड्रिंक सम गुड जूस, हिट अ जिम, और डू साइकिलिंग, डू समथिंग विच इज एडवेंचर, विच मेक्स यू स्वेट आउट। तो स्वेट आउट ही करेगा, तेरी हार्ट बीट ही अगर 30 मिनट्स के लिए फास्ट हो गई ना ब्रो, एनर्जी तेरी अलग लेवल पे चली जाएगी। तो हाई एनर्जी करने की टेक्निक्स यूज कर ले, रेज वाइब्रेशन करने की टेक्निक्स कर ले। ऑल्सो गो टू टेम्पल्स गाइस, ठीक है, लोग समझते हैं इस चीज को, टेम्पल्स हैव अ वेरी हाई एनर्जी, ठीक है, स्पिरिचुअल टेम्पल्स होते हैं, गो टू देम वट एवर डेट यू बिलीव, गो टू देम, टेक ब्लेसिंग्स फ्रॉम देयर, बिकॉज टेम्पल्स पॉजिटिव एनर्जी रेज करते हैं, हाई वाइब्रेशन स्पेस होती है। अगर तुम्हारी वाइब्रेशन लो हो रही है, इसका मतलब तुम ऐसी सराउंडिंग एनवायरमेंट में हो जहाँ पे एनर्जीज लो है, ठीक है, जस्ट गो टू हिट अ टेम्पल, सिट फॉर सम टाइम, वहां पे सेवा करो, वट एवर पूजा, वट एवर काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स यू वांट टू डू, अपने आप एनर्जी चेंज रहेगी, बिकॉज वहां पे जो लोग आएंगे वो हाई एनर्जी के अंदर होंगे, वहां पे उनकी हैबिट्स और उनके रिचुअल्स डिफरेंट होंगे, राइट। तो एनर्जी रेज कर ले ब्रो।
फेथ
एंड
काफी स्ट्रांग होता है टेम्पल्स में जाने से। अभी मैं हमारा
यस,
तो घर का रिचुअल ही है बचपन से टेम्पल्स जाने का।
या
हाँ।
तो टेम्पल्स आर द थिंग ना, कि तुम रिचार्ज होते हो, यू फील, यू हैव अ सेल्फ रिफ्लेक्शन इन टेम्पल, तुम देख सकते हो तुम लाइफ में क्या कर रहे हो। ब्रो मेरे तो स्पिरिचुअल टीचर, तो उन्होंने मुझे मणिकर्णिका घाट भेज दिया वाराणसी पे, कहते हैं वहां बैठो एंड यू हैव टू ड्रिंक भांग एंड डू दिस काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स, एंड मैं सोच रहा था यार मेरे कैसे स्पिरिचुअल टीचर्स है, कैसी कैसी चीजें करा रहे हैं। एंड दैट टाइम ही वांटेड मी टू डू दैट, कि ईगो ईगो मेल्ट करवानी थी बेसिकली, ईगो एंड सी दैट डेथ, कि रियलिटी क्या है। एक सेकंड में यू आर सीइंग सो मेनी थिंग्स आर कमिंग इट आउट। एक सेकंड वो एक स्पेस है जहाँ पे एवरीबडी कैन जस्ट शैटर्ड की, बिकॉज डेथ हम देखते नहीं है, हम अपनी लाइफ में सो बिजी हैं क्रिएटिंग आवर गोल्स एंड मैनिफेस्टिंग आवर थिंग्स दैट वी फॉरगेट दैट दिस इज आल्सो रियलिटी। सो वहां पे जाके यू, अगर ईगो किसी को हम्बल करनी है ब्रो, गो टू दिस
Also,
काइंड ऑफ
the
प्लेसेस, यू
next question Arjun has asked a similar thing.
फॉर
As you talk about energies, so does the
श्योर।
evil, negative, and positive good sent energies exist in reality after death? Also, have you experienced that?
सेंड एनर्जी, व्हाट वाज द लास्ट वन?
He has typed the question. As you
ओके,
talk about energy, so does evil, negative, positive, good.
faint energy exists in reality after that also, have you experienced? Yes bro, after that's also energy तो कभी die नहीं होती ना bro, वो तो ये this body goes away, this body dissolves ना, consciousness तो continue करती रहती है unless until it completes its cycle of enlightenment। तो consciousness तो continue करती है। और I'll repeat it again, as we talk about energy, so does ever negative and positive गुड सेंट एनर्जी एग्जिस्ट? यस 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 ब्रो, एविल एनर्जी भी एग्जिस्ट करती है, पॉजिटिव एनर्जी भी एग्जिस्ट करती है, जीसस की एनर्जी भी एग्जिस्ट करती है, और स्पिरिट गुड सारी एनर्जी एग्जिस्ट करती है। इसका सिंपल एग्जांपल दे सकता हूँ मैं तेरे को कि यू नो नॉर्मली शुगर रख दे, एंड्स अपने आप आ जाएंगे, इनवाइट करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी, बिकॉज उनको वाइब्रेशन जा रही है, फ्रीक्वेंसी सेट है और आ रही है, ठीक है। और इनवाइट करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती, एंड्स को अपने आप आ जाती है, राइट। तो वो फ्रीक्वेंसी जा रही है, यानी कि एक वाइब्रेशन जा रही है, वाइब्रेशन वर्ल्ड का एग्जांपल है। और अगर तेरे को इसके बारे में और जानने की सेंस की एनर्जी रहती नहीं रहती, सो देयर आर सम थिंग्स यू कैन रीड लाइक जेन क्वान्स रीड कर सकता है। बहुत ही लेजी चीज है, एकदम माइंड हिला देगी। माइंड को अगर ब्लास्ट करवाना है स्पिरिचुअलिटी में तो कोई क्वान्स पढ़ ले, वो क्रेजी है। इट्स लाइक अ क्वान्स इज लाइक जेन क्वान्स आर लाइक अ कन्वर्सेशन बिटवीन मॉन्क्स टॉकिंग अबाउट थिंग्स लाइक very differently, high level things.
Zen, can you type that?
Zen quants.
Zen quants.
Quants. I'll send you, bro.
Okay, sure.
I'm living with this kind of people, agents, bro. Very different, crazy, very next level people, bro. From
Okay.
Thailand.
So the next question is from intuition
Intuition
and
like that, how can
gut
it develop?
feeling. How can I develop? How can it be induced?
इंट्यूशन टाइम टू टाइम डेवलप होता है, बाय लाइफ एक्सपीरियंसेस। व्हेन यू सी कि ओके मेरे को ये इंट्यूशन आ गया था कि ये चीज नहीं करनी चाहिए, तो मैंने करी और ये फक्ड अप हो गई, इसका मतलब कि मेरे को अपने इंट्यूशन की सुननी चाहिए थी। और इंट्यूशन के अलावा ऑल्सो वन तो इंट्यूशन है हमारी साइकिक एबिलिटी में, और एक और है कि जिसमें क्लियरली स्पिरिट्स गिव्स आल्सो गिव यू साइंस। स्पिरिट साइंस होते हैं, जैसे कि एंजेलिक नंबर्स होते हैं, आजकल बहुत चल रहे हैं। दोज हु आर स्पिरिचुअल, दोज हु विल नो दिस, कि in numerology when there is 11 11 2 to 2, that means universe is talking to you, because universe के हमारी लैंग्वेज में बात नहीं कर सकता। मैं केशव हूँ, ही इज राज, हमें हिंदी आती है, इंग्लिश आती है, मल्टीपल मोर लैंग्वेजेस आती हैं, तो हम उसमें बात कर सकते हैं। दिस इज आवर वे, दिस इज आवर रियलिटी एज अ ह्यूमन। बट यूनिवर्स में इस वे में बात नहीं करेगा। सो यूनिवर्स आल्सो हैज लैंग्वेज, बट टू कम्युनिकेट विद यू इन दिस लाइफ। सो यूनिवर्स टॉक इन साइंस, sign language. Like there is a bird called hummingbird in Shamanic way. So if hummingbird comes near to you, that means there is a lot of joy coming in your life. If peacocks are coming around you, that means a lot of peace and wisdom is coming around you. फिर नंबर्स में स्पिरिट्स कम्युनिकेट यू एकदम से। जैसे सपोज करो तुम किसी कार में हो, कैब में हो, और एकदम से जस्ट रियलिटी में तुम्हें एक नंबर दिख जाता है, सडनली योर फोकस गेट अवे, दैट मींस इट्स अ साइन फ्रॉम अ यूनिवर्स टेलिंग यू कि ये न्यू बिगनिंग्स है, ये काम करो, अच्छा है, ये काम नहीं है, यू आर ऑन अ राइट पाथ। दैट्स हाउ यूनिवर्स टॉक टू यू इंट्यूशन के साथ साथ। पर इंट्यूशन डेवलप हो जाता है यार। 2 3 2 3 दैट्स
That's amazing. Chetan, 2 3. Okay. Okay, we will take a few more and then we will wrap up. Rahul has a question: how to keep your conversation
any interesting question. Anybody who wants to really ask me question, I'll give you a brief. I am a master of spirituality, and because I have spent a lot of time in spirituality, going from various tradition and internationally, nationally. Anybody wants to talk to me about meditation, plant medicine,
I have a
healing,
question.
mindset, they can ask
I
it
have
out.
a question, Keshav. Like, see,
Yeah, bro.
this is, there are some people who follow one school of thought,
Hmm.
and there are certain people who will be like, okay, let me explore, let me find out, and they will automatically identify their own path. So, for example, like, you see, go to the people of Vipassana, they are so rigid, they're so biased. I just gave one photo where I was dancing in the Pyramid Valley near the club, and I was like, what kind of meditation is this, bro? Why are you trying to do this? Well, bro, I relax, man. I do Vipassana, but I'm not that rigid.
Yeah.
It's like sometime now I have to visit the center, so I don't tell them I'm the dating coach. Otherwise, they don't
Yeah.
allow me for the
This
enrollment.
came to me as well because when I saw your video, you were in Global Pagoda, and I saw Raj is talking about this here. Even I was like, once, being honest, I was like, bro, he's talking about pickup in Vipassana. I said, oh my God, how can he do this? But then I was like, bro, why I'm judging it out? Because ये वो projection बन जाती है where you, I think it's cult kind of orthodox conversation कि तुम्हें follow करना है, यहाँ पर तो यही सही है, dictatorship kind of thing, right? जैसे कि I have a lot of friends जिसमें Osho followers है, कोई लोग 5 साल से. Then there are some Shamanic people. Then I have people from Nat tradition. I have people, following Brazilian gurus like Muji Baba, Prem Baba, this kind of people. Then I have people following Kashmir Shaivism. So I have different kind of friends, ठीक है. और ये बहुत ही कॉमनली मैंने देखा है कि पीपल दिस काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स पीपल हैव स्टक टू वन स्कूल ऑफ कि मैं तो यहीं जाऊंगा, मैं तो इन्हीं को फॉलो करता हूँ, ही इज माय गुरु, इसके अलावा तो कुछ भी नहीं है. एंड दैट काइंड ऑफ माइंडसेट इवन आई डोंट हैव. दैट्स व्हाई आई हैव एक्सपीरियंस like from
No,
different places.
I had that initially. It's not like I'm saying that in starting now when I started a spiritual journey with the Art of Living in 2014. So at that time I was so rigid ना, bro ये सब क्यों कर रहा है, आर्ट ऑफ लिविंग कर, इधर चल, सिर्फ गुरुदेव. I was like, if someone is trying ना, even if someone is like doing Sadhguru's inner engineering, then I will like, ब्रो ये सब मत कर, ये सब वो ऐसा वैसा
आई आई फील ये इसलिए भी आया बिकॉज वो स्पिरिचुअल गुरुज का भी एक कल्ट और डिफरेंट बना हुआ है ना कि spiritual gurus भी तो fight करते हैं bro like I've heard a lot of Goenka G's talking about bad things about Osho and
हाँ
disgrading art of living guy तो मैंने ये चीज उनका भी वो है ना कि showing it out कि ये तो ऐसे ये तो ऐसे है तो वो चीज कॉमनली चलती रहेगी बट नाउ आई एम मेच्योर कि मैं उस चीज पे अपना टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करता मेरे
हाँ
को ये है कि इफ दैट टेक्निक इज रियली हेल्पिंग माय लाइफ मुझे मैटर नहीं करता कौन से गुरु है व्हाट काइंड ऑफ ट्रेडिशन एंड कल्ट यू हैव ठीक है मेरी लाइफ में इम्पैक्ट आना चाहिए
कौस्तुभ मैसेज मी, अरे ब्रो ये देख तेरे गुरुदेव ने क्या बोल दिया सदगुरु के बारे में। आई वाज लाइक मैन, हाँ यार बोला होगा। इट्स लाइक टू डिफरेंट पीपल कैन हैव अ डिफरेंट व्यूज। आई लाइक
Yeah.
Osho as well as J. Krishnamurti, and the entire life they criticize each other. So it can happen, no? It's like what's problem with them? There are two people can have different point of views in life, in
This same
spirituality also.
this same happens. Once somebody asked for plant medicines and shamanism about Sadhguru that everybody is using it, they are having accessing spiritual journey. He didn't agree and he had his certain different because what I seen उसको तो experience ही नहीं था उसको कुछ नहीं पता था उस topic के ऊपर और वो युवा comments में everybody has really comment कि तुम्हें इस पे experience ही नहीं और तुम कैसे बता सकते हो और सबने positive experiences बताए about having that retreat and ceremony. तो ये भी चीज है कि what if I talk about gurus and their life, little bit. सब कुछ हर कोई एक्सपीरियंस नहीं कर सकता वर्ल्ड इज अ बिग थिंग देयर इज सो मेनी थेरेपीज देयर इज सो मेनी टेक्निक्स यस पीपल कैन बी एक्सपीरियंस फॉर फ्रॉम अस ठीक है बट देयर इज सो मेनी थिंग्स स्पेशली विद द साउथ अमेरिकन थिंग व्हिच आई डू साउथ अमेरिकन इंडिजिनस प्रैक्टिसेस इंडिया में बहुत ही रेयर परसेंटेज है दोस पीपल हैव एक्सपीरियंस दिस सेरेमनी दैट फर्स्ट
And it's not necessary. As I will give you my example. In 2016, I read the game, but this was the incident of 2011. So I used to go to the Ram Krishna mission, and Ram Krishna mission there were monks. So their monks has to follow certain kind of tradition. They don't want to. They don't go outside. They don't have an interaction with the society also. It lot of time. So what he said now, and I was like in that mindset was to get laid. Where can I find the trick or technique to get laid? To have sex. And I asked this monk, I was like, yeah. And you know what he said? It was very surprising. Today it's very surprising for me, but at that time it was not surprising at all. It was like, oh, what he's saying is truth. He said that no woman in this planet will meet a guy and on the same day she will have sex. It never happens. It's all illusion or fantasy story. It's like some people, they don't know anything and they will write anything, the fantasy stories, and such book sells. So I thought maybe he's right. But today I think from my perspective, I was like, yeah, think from his perspective, his life, how his life is. He lives in the mud. He lives with the people which are follow the same school of thought, Sakta
yeah
Brahmacharya, Seva and Tyag.
yeah yeah
And what can I expect? It's nothing right or wrong. It's just because his world is like that. You say ना, जैसा उसका दृष्टि रहता है वैसा आपका सृष्टि रहता है.
yeah yeah
Okay.
we'll see we'll give some eyes on some questions somebody was saying Raj
Yeah.
uh,
Uh,
can yeah
Okay,
check
any
my
other
question
question,
guys
bro? Raj, bro, can I? Bro, only 1 minute. Pranav, bro, I know you. Only 1 minute. And your
yeah
question need to be crisp, not to me, to
yeah
Keshav.
yeah
हाँ,
Okay,
we have
I
a
will ask.
limited
I will
time
answer
guys
from
so
the
be
beginning.
specific with your question
हाँ. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, Pranav.
after Raj bro,
Hmm.
after sorting my basics, can I call you?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, that's it.
After 6 months.
Okay, bro. Okay, bro, that's it.
Yeah. Okay, okay. Anyone else? Last question.
anybody
So,
else
We will
bro,
finish.
I
anybody
have
wants
one final question, if I may.
Yeah, please.
Uh,
okay.
First of all, hi Keshav, bro. I've been following you since like 3 years. I
Really?
noticed
What's
you
your name?
did Vedant.
Hey,
I
don't take
reached
his
out to you
name.
on Facebook recently.
Read that. It's like
Okay.
I told you about the guy, na, that we have an interview, and I changed his name to Vicky.
Yeah,
Let's call him Vicky.
yeah.
Ah,
So, so I noticed how you did like that 180 from pickup to spirituality, and I was actually very curious about what made you do that. And
Hmm.
my question was that I've been reading The Power of Now, and I've been a big fan of Eckhart Tolle. And he says कि you have to be in the present. तुम्हारे past की तुम worry करते हो, future की worry करते हो.
and this continuous incessant thoughts keep coming, thought, uncontrollable involuntary thought, some most often negative thoughts, they keep popping up, popping up, popping up. So what's your take on this? How do you like deal with this?
Yeah, thank you so much, bro, for following it out. I'm very happy.
Bro,
So,
he's a very old gamer. Huh? He's a very old gamer
okay.
and he has struggled a
Okay.
lot.
Yeah.
He's very active. At one time, he was very active.
Oh, very nice.
The hustle
So,
become artist. The hustle with dark pain.
oh
So
my God.
before connecting you, we had his interview only like how much pain he has exploded in pickup. And
I
he
can
knows
understand.
all about it.
I have gone through the same journey. I can feel it.
If you want to
I'm
call
very
his
difficult.
name, call him by Vicky. Don't call
Okay.
his original name,
Ah,
Vicky.
no, it's
Okay.
fine,
Okay.
it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Okay. Okay. So thank you so much, Vicky. I'm very happy that you're following me up. Yeah, I'm very grateful for that. So answering your question, how I did 180 degrees, state change. I think after plant medicines, when I was doing a lot of boot camps, there was consistently very high energy. I was too much into clubs. Okay. And there was a lot of alcohol around me. There was a lot of parties. I really see a lot of fakeness. I don't know. I see a lot of not me fitting in. I see people casual doing a lot of casual hookups. They're very casual about, there is a lot of lying around me. I saw, and the environment it was like to me, and the boot camps were going around, and I think plant medicine was the one thing which make me changed because then totally when after I had my first ceremony, I changed. I understood I need really more peace. I really can have a creative life where I can have a more you know beautiful woman in my life, the kind of woman I love. Because I think I remember when I did my first ceremony, the couple who facilitated medicine, they were singing beautiful songs, and all night his wife and they were working together. And when I saw them, it was a dream in front of my. This can be a life of yours as well, Keshav. You can travel around the world. You can learn this ancestor healing arts, Kurandarismo. This is also a way to be with a woman. That this is there is not only the way with being with a woman, just drink alcohol and go to hotels, and live this kind of life. You can really be with the woman. You can go to the beautiful places. You can go to the mountains.
Quality
You can
woman,
go
bro.
around the world.
Quality woman. Quality woman.
Yeah, yeah, and the quality
Quality woman.
woman. I was,
Really
I
quality
was,
woman.
I was, I was with there was a South American woman now in front of me, and they were very happy with me. The first time there was a medicine called Peyote ceremony. I started with that. Then I shifted to the another medicine ceremony, and so I was the only Indian guy they were very familiar with. Maybe because I speak fluent English, or maybe because I was very cool. I brought some people into the ceremony. I don't know what was the point, but the South American people was very friendly to me. They considered me that you are like us. And a lot of people say you don't like Indian, you look Latino, with my maybe facial expressions, and they started giving more attention. So and in the ceremony also, I had more attention, which I feel this was for sure. They were giving me more medicines. They also give me that you will pray in our culture. They started making me firekeeper. They started giving me more. So in this between ceremony, there was a tobacco roll which they use for communicating with spirits. So they gave to only four people. Three of them they came from South America, and fourth was I was only Indian. So they gave me that I can bless myself, and everybody was watching. Who is this guy? Why is getting so much attention? And even I was asking myself, like, why I'm getting this so much attention? What I did nothing. I'm just with them. But then it was very good to experience them. And then this my dream really changed because before seeing these pickup guys and these people, okay, I can be this, I can travel, I can have a good life, I can reach power, fame. Everybody has this power, fame, and all that stuff. Then it shifted to having more beautiful and a happy life. At that times, happiness was not into my life. There was game, there was seduction. There was satisfaction from sex, there was satisfaction from money, but happiness was lacking totally. And I still remember I completed a successful boot camp. I was in CP. I called my spiritual master. Like I'm not feeling happy, and I'm not feeling. I should celebrate Diwali here in Delhi. And that same night with the same clothes, I just went to Dharamshala, to his house. And I was like, "What's
Oh,
happening with me? What's happening with me? I'm earning so much money. I'm successful. I finally reached to a stage where I'm feeling successful, and but inside me, there is no happiness. What's the point?" Then he was very happy that finally the time has arrived for you to understood what is joy, and the inner work has to start. So then we had a really deep dive conversations about that. Then he recommended me a lot of meditation techniques, and I attended a lot of meditation courses. Been into a lot of Vipassana. I've also completed 20-day courses now. I'm blessed. I completed long courses also, and I studied more about Vipassana, more about Buddhism psychology, more about spirituality. My interest started going into them because my spiritual master was Indian, had Russian students, 2000 Russian students, and I was surprised from him because once when in COVID, this pickup knowledge came in my mind, and I was like, wow, this boomed my mind, very new knowledge, very new thing. I'm the most coolest guy. And then when I saw this, my Indian guy, he was from just Haryana, and I was seeing him by enhancing his life. He has 10 years of experience now. He has more than 2,000 Russian sannyasis. He was doing the same kind of work like Osho do, give neo sannyas. So he was also giving this neo sannyas to people, but using this different techniques. So I got interested into his work more. That this is really fascinating. Then they become my friends. Then they invited me to Thailand, Bali, and this kind of stuff. And Goa, I've been with them. I spent a lot of time. We were traveling around together a lot. I was learning. And this changed that I now really want to do work in this retreat industry. I really want to go to this wellness centers, yoga schools. So I continued being consistent with them. And this was my thing. My dream changed because I was like, I can be with the woman. And I really don't like the woman who drink. Okay. The girlfriend I used to have, she was very beautiful, but she used to have this bad habits of smoking cigarettes and drinking alcohol. And after my meditation, my inner work, these things were gone away from my life. Now I don't do. I'm very sober. I'm very clean. I don't smoke. I don't drink now still. So I really want to not have a girl who is into this. But in the game, the night game I was doing, it was common for women having cocktails, having alcohol, and these girls are not having awareness. They don't know what they're speaking. And
Right, right.
usually 99% of the guys were having sex with a girl who is not his in own awareness. She's in alcohol, and you're just making with her out. And I did the same as well with few sets. And this was with me, like I don't want to continue this more, like you know, having making love in alcohol state. No, not at all. Then spirituality came it up. I saw people are making love, they are enjoying with their women, they're having beautiful life. There is no alcohol around, there is no smoke around, then still there is so much happiness, there is so much celebration. Wow, this attracted me a lot. And I was like, I really want to learn this. The same people who I had a ceremony with, I, it took a lot of time, just another 1 year to again meet them in Goa and I was opening myself more to tell them that I really want to consider my masters. I really want to learn shamanism. Everybody was shocked, like Indian guy want to learn shamanism, ho hi nahi sakta hai. This is not your culture, and it's not a joke. It's a very serious thing. And then, but just like pickup, I was like master of it. Then I was like, I will do it. Whatever I want
Oh,
to learn, I will do it.
okay.
I become very disciplined and no sex, bro, from so many years. Right? I think after leaving pickup, I become a lot of celibate because in the shamanism, if you really want to become a curandero, you have to be celibate so that you can practice this medicine and achieve spiritual powers. So I become a lot of times celibate, to follow this shamanic path and learn because I want to do everything to become that, to have that, um, to recognition, have a recognition that okay, he has achieved that state and he can serve the La Medicina.
Okay. So in
So
pickup, it
yeah,
was achievement, 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 and from there now you wanted peace of mind or
no,
like a
it's not
calm.
only yes, it was more like a shanti, more like you going to around a place
Yeah, yeah.
where there
Okay,
is
okay.
where there is conscious people,
I can
where there
relate
is
with
more
what
conscious
he's
people.
saying. What he's saying, I can relate with because what he said now, I came into pickup, I taking boot camps and like this, then now I think like I am right now I am that in that ego mode. Back to back boot camps, getting approval. And there was a time I used to call the people, "Bhai game karne chalega kya?" And no one used to answer
I did
because
that.
I was down. Now I stand and everyone is like, and today I was like, नहीं करना है भाई. मैं नॉन मैं
Hmm.
नॉर्मल घर पे रहता हूँ, घर पे खिचड़ी खाता हूँ और बूट कैंप रहे तो बूट कैंप खत्म करने के बाद वापस आता हूँ. It's like I don't enjoy that life, so I can relate with it because right now I'm in that ego mode, na. So maybe I think my time has to come. Because like then it will hit me hard and then I will be like okay यार ठीक है यार अभी वो नशा उतर गया है पिकअप कोच का सिर से. And some
and
people,
also,
some people
yeah.
don't come out that ego, man. I don't know why. It's like,
And also before game, I was into spirituality because I remember I met Arnav Gupta and we were doing this Goa boot camp. I first met Arnav in Goa. He was coming to Goa to record his. We went to clubs and did a lot of night games together. I had Rajiv filming his videos. I met Arnav first time in Goa, and at the same time, I was the student of spirituality. I was living in North Goa next to Arambol, where there was hippies around me. They were practicing Ayurveda, yoga, and shamanism. The Goa is a majorly place for shamanism. So I lived a lot of time in Goa. Spirituality was the spirituality and game. I think both started with me. But spirituality started first. The first time in 2000, I think 19 or 18, somewhere around when I went to Goa and I first time saw foreigner people, hippies, especially hippies, European people basically coming to India and practicing yoga, practicing shamanism, practicing meditation, practicing Ayurveda, talking about spirituality and talking about plant medicine, shrooms, and all that kind of stuff. So spirituality came before, after, and pickup came after. But my focus changed to game more, and but this was going like side by side. But then I decided, no, I really wanna create my life in this because I still it's my dream to have some place in forest, where this is club. I like forest now. I'm the kind of person who likes more forest, who more likes nature now. I like to see rainbow, sunshine, birds, rather than being in a city. So, एक तो city part था ऊपर से the boot camps I was doing basically I was good in night game. So I was and usually it's night game where you have to pull. Day game is also good, but night game I see people are lying a lot. In clubs. I see people are lying to just get women have sex, and she also knows that he is lying, and she is also lying about her life that what kind of fancy and cool life she has. So there was a lot of fakeness and authenticity नहीं है, and वो relationship 24 या 48 घंटे से ऊपर sustain ही नहीं करने वाला है. Once you make out and she will also not respond to you, she will go to your life. And वो fakeness थी, ठीक है. That was like कि I want to get it out. When I had a ceremony, I talked with my spiritual guys like I want to get out from this lifestyle. We said what happened. I'm like I want to find some place where it's more peace and happiness. I want to really be with the woman, but around nature because when I was in Goa, I had my Delhi friends who build a beautiful community projects and they get married to Europeans and these kind of girls and they were like my Delhi friends and I was like bro मेरे सारे दोस्त सब they're getting married to foreigners. What's happening with me? मैं बात भी नहीं कर पा रहा उस time पे, right? And they are around me. They are international sets and everybody's making them girlfriend. Everybody's even getting married. They're building something life. And what's wrong with me? Why I'm shy when I'm not even to talk? So the game was also helped me, and now it's totally changed. Now I have my social circle is very different. Wow.
hmm. Okay. Last question. Rahul, how to keep your conversation non-validation seeking and how to create sexual intent in the initial few minutes. Bro, this is the game pickup artist question. So for the outer game, I will tell you, learn frame control. Learn there are a lot of push, pull, next, tease, banter, qualifiers. These are all outer game techniques. And in few minutes, of course, I haven't seen your game because some things are very advisable if I see in the infield. But there is another perspective is like that you can fake it for some time, but there is a lot of inner game aspect. So for the inner game aspect, Keshav will answer. But of course, it's like I haven't seen your game, so I can't answer because नहीं तो वो there was like there's one book called Mode One Keshav. Mode One, Roger Alan Curie. So
No,
he
not right.
he talks blunt about the direct game and telling the upfront on the woman on the face. And some guy started to implement it, reading mode one. And he said, bro, now the girl is saying that I want to have a sexual harassment case on you. How the hell you can say that? And I said, bro, when he talks about the mode one, he talks about the mode four, mode three, mode two level of communication also. Are you aware of it? And he says, how bro, thoda thoda yaad aa raha hai, but he's so blunt. Well, bro, see, I don't know you. Some things look good from that perspective, but I don't know who the girl is. I don't know how many years you have been talking to her. So yeah, of course, there are a lot of technicalities. There are a lot of verbal things, which are the outer game elements. But when it comes to validation seeking and those things now, see, even the good pickup coaches, I don't take I because like if there's something good to tell about other coaches, I do tell. But if it is bad to tell, I don't take names. There I know a lot of people. I have taken personally boot camps. Do you think that the pickup coaches don't seek validation? Bro, they are the biggest validator. I
They
know a
always.
coach. It's like one of my student went to that coach, and he took that coach to Yaduvir, and Yaduvir got the attention, and he got so angry, and then he started beating that student. Man, hola, why you beat it, bro? He treated like me shit. You know, everyone was like Yaduvir की सुन रहा था, मेरी नहीं सुन रहा था. मैंने मजा दिया साले को. मैं बोला भाई
There was
ये अलग तरह का वैलिडेशन है.
there was one time I remember I was in summer, I was on the stairs, and there was two sets, so everything was going good. But suddenly everything was going good, but suddenly Yaduvir came. So I really wanted him to come and be in the set because his energy I know. So he was going around, and I just told girls, he's my brother. I want to also introduce him to him. Yaduvir just took the set and introduced him as like, hi, I'm gay. I'm Yadu and I'm gay. And he took the set and he was like this, and I was like, wow. And it's like he's very different. He's not into this man-to-man frame and just making himself gay, and still he's taking the woman. So yeah, bro, they seek validation for sure.
Nothing bad about him, but he's good. But you know, everyone has a different style.
Yeah, they all have this spontaneous, a different style.
Everyone has a different style. It's just because, as I said, no, you connect with someone, you don't connect with someone.
Yeah.
So
So guys,
still from the inner game perspective, like about the validation and other things. Because see, technical things don't work if it is not coming from the alignment of one.
yeah. I guess if we'll sum up from the inner game, guys, you really will have to work on your mind. Inner game basically means working on your inner self, your inner personality, your inner habits, your mind psychology, your inner work. And inner work takes time. Inner work is not like 3 days on boot camp you can make it done, or it's like it's not Maggie noodles, in 2 minutes you can make it done. It takes time because you have built your habits, you have built your psychology. It has gone through a journey. So it's a lifelong journey. People find themselves, they have a self-reflection, they see this is not their mind stage, they're increasing positivity. So with the game you can work is like increase your confidence a lot, right? So in game you need a lot of confidence, you need a lot of guts to go and express yourself, to tell women that this is what I really want to do with you. This is I really feel when you are in front of me. Basically, you have to express yourself fully. You have to express your feelings. So, and this will come with you when you are secure with your personality. You are sure what you are going to say. You are sure if you really commit to her, that let's go there. So you will take her. You have to own that. And with the inner game, you can use a lot of tools. There is a lot of meditation techniques. There is a lot of healing therapies. You know, there's a lot of things you can do. There are some techniques I can recommend you as well. So if you really want to work on inner game, for sure I can help you. Anybody really is there? If somebody is on their life right now, if they feel they are stuck in their inner game, you feel free to reach out to me. I'm here happy to help you.
Yeah, I will share the Keshav's number in the group as well as his
IG.
Instagram on the video. I will be uploading this video. I will be uploading in my YouTube channel, and feel free to connect him. And if you have any doubts and queries, we have that open mind. The first
Yeah,
thing
we
is
have
like
open
we have that. You must have that open mindset also.
Yeah, you need it.
Mhm. Okay, thank you, Keshav bro. Thanks for a lot of your
Thank
time.
you
I
so
know you have
much.
been a lot of busy here and there, and like
Yes.
I was too much into that gamey thing. You know,
Yeah.
right now I'm just too high. Like नए नए आप वो बोलते हैं ना नया नया पंछी बहुत फड़फड़ाता है. तो मेरा भी आजकल ऐसे ही है.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah,
see
that's
how
good.
it
I'm very
goes.
happy. Very happy you're doing good with the game. Keep going around, keep going, keep teaching guys what you have learned. These things have really helped you. If it has really helped us a lot, and it's a very good thing to share with the upcoming friends and brothers, so that they can also have a good life. They can also have confidence to have a good goal, in their life. You're doing a very good job, bro. Kudos to you.
Thank you, bro. Thanks a lot. And well, if you come to Bangalore, if I come to Delhi, I will pin you. We'll catch up for a coffee.
For sure. For sure. For
Non-gaming conversation. Non-pickup. It's irritating nowadays. Chalo,
You
bro.
need to have something else though in life.
Huh?
Make new friends, add something new in your life.
No, I don't. Nowadays, I don't hang with pickup guys. The student I hang with is like rest other guys as like, bro.
Yeah.
I do the boot camp, pay me,
Yeah, that's it.
good, and that's
Yeah.
all. No,
Oh, yeah. for payments and work, you can.
And some do are okay, and some do like they really get offensive or they mind, and this is how the world is.
Okay, let's know. Thank you so much, guys,
Yeah.
for coming. I hope
Thank
you
you,
had
Keshav.
some clarity,
I really
and
appreciate
we
and
love
you
this
so much time.
conversation. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Raj, for inviting.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.